Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700. Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions.
It's time for more great local high school sports action. We'll join the My Local Radio Sports Network coming up in 20 seconds from Mark. Everything is set. We're ready for another great sports broadcast on the My Local Radio Sports Network. Coming up in 10 seconds from Mark. Enjoy what should be another great broadcast coming up in 5 seconds from Mark. It's time for Westside High School Sports. Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. Day Mountain Ranch. Relax, retreat, recharge. Crumble Cookies, bringing friends and family together over the world's best cookies. Magnolia Road. Ladies, stop in and update your wardrobe today. Puppy Steps Training. Northern Utah and Southern Idaho's premier board and puppy training facility since 2011. Butterfly Express Essential Oils in Clifton, where quality doesn't have to be expensive. West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in Preston. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. We have all the parts you need to keep your car running strong. Naylor Insurance, your local agent for home, health, life, and auto. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial Partners. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston and now in Pocatello. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. This broadcast is made possible through an agreement of Preston Broadcasting, LLC and Westside High School Athletics, and is a production of Preston Broadcasting, LLC. This game is intended for the private, non-commercial use of our audience. Any rebroadcast or reproduction of this broadcast without the express written consent of Old West Media is strictly prohibited.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
Calling all cookie lovers. Crumble, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, has fresh new flavors weekly. Until Saturday, enjoy mouth-watering specialty flavors and warm chocolate chip cookies made fresh daily. Crumble is open 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. weekdays, 8 a.m. to midnight on Friday and Saturday, and are closed on Sundays. Savor the flavors before they're gone. Order today.
Hello and welcome in everybody here to another edition of Westside Pirate Basketball. I am Cody Olsen bringing you live coverage from EL Bud Elwell Sports Complex. It's the Westside Pirates and the Lady Huskies of North Fremont going to be taking each other on here tonight in what should be a grudge match. These ladies met a few times, and last year it was between these two teams to see who moved on to state. Both Westside boys and Westside girls played against one another for the state play-in game. And boy, oh boy, did they lead to some fireworks. Westside won both of those games, and now we get a doubleheader here tonight. What a fun matchup we have. Getting ready for more action here in this one. This is the Crumble Cookies pregame show, brought to you by North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. We have a very short abbreviated pregame show today due to the fact that, my goodness, they gave us an 8-minute pregame show. So we'll go ahead, dip into our quick messages from our sponsors. We'll have a halftime interview with one of our outstanding students, Harley Nilsson, right after this. And we'll also hear from head coach Ben Huser, brought to you by Evergreen Financial Partners as part of the coach's show as well at some point during the game, more than likely during halftime or tomorrow, or on Saturday when the Westside Lady Pirates take on the Logan Grizzlies. But now it's North Fremont and Westside. North Fremont, 1-3 record. They have losses to Aberdeen, South Fremont, and Teton, but a win against Butte County, 53-42. That's an 11-point win against Butte County. And now Westside and North Fremont will take on one another. For the North Fremont squad, there's going to be a lot of familiar faces that we've seen from last year. Josie Richardson, Alyssa Hill, Allie Marston, Emery Lenz. Those are names that you know very, very, very familiar from last year's team. Grace Hayner, also part of this wonderful girls basketball program. I'm excited for more action here. Thanks so much for joining us on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com. We'll take a quick breather, get ready for tip-off in just a moment's time here on mylocalradio.com. Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com.
We all have those times in life where having insurance has been a great comfort in helping to make a bad situation better. Naylor Insurance takes pride in being that friend there to help you when you need it the most. Serving the community since 1978, Naylor Insurance is proud to represent a number of carriers to fit your insurance needs. Stop by our new location, 223 North State Street in Preston.
Crumble Cookies, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, is here in the Cache Valley, offering freshly baked cookies for carryout, delivery, or curbside pickup. Just download the Crumble app or visit their website. Since 2005, North Star's Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, and I am your local Medicare agent. Medicare annual open enrollment starts October 15th and ends December 7th. Call me at 208-852-2367 for a no-cost one-on-one consultation in your home, or come visit me at Larry's Pharmacy in Preston.
Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com.
Looking for unique ideas to promote your business? How about something for that special gift, celebration, team sport, vacation, or family outing? DeMarie's Vinyl Designs can design and produce items for any occasion, male or female, with the highest quality merchandise and procedures that will not fade, peel, or wear out. Check out her store on Etsy at etsy.com/shop/DeMarie's Vinyl Designs.
We welcome you back here to EL Bud Elwell Sports Complex. Our starting lineups just announced. Our starting lineups tonight are brought to you by Webb Funeral Home, providing funeral care services for the Cache Valley and Franklin County area since 1923. We are glad to be here with you on mylocalradio.com and on 105.5 KACH. We had a short abbreviated pregame show today. We'd like to go ahead and shout out all of our wonderful sponsors, including Crumble Cookies, our pregame show sponsor, North Star's Ultimate Outdoors, Evergreen Financial, Webb Funeral Home, and Naylor Insurance. We get ready for the tip-off between Holly Croft, the senior and starter for the North Fremont Huskies, junior, number 4, Josie Richardson. West Side in all whites tonight, North Fremont in all purple. North Fremont winning the tip-off. This is Taylor Sessons on the near side, working up and through the starting lineups for North Fremont tonight. This is the sophomore Taylor Sessons, number 15, Emery Lenz, junior, number 12, number 12, senior Alyssa Hill, number 4, junior Josie Richardson, and number 3, sophomore Peyton Lenz. So a few new faces added into the lineup here for North Fremont compared to last year, but a lot of familiar faces and names for some girls that we saw last year when these two teams played. Here comes a steal up at the top of the arc. Kundick loses it, and a steal and a jump ball called. Alyssa Hill will take that one out and away. That jump ball given to West Side as they lost the tip-off to the Huskies. Miley Kundick here on the near side looking for somebody to go to. Nilsson flashing down the baseline, goes in and out of her hands, grabs it, finds Jensen on the left side of the arc, or rather the left side of the key, up and in for the first points of the ballgame. Olivia Jensen getting in on the action early. West Side leads 2-0 over the Lady Huskies. Lenz at the top, giving it off to the near side Hill. A little bit of a pitch pass to Sessions on the near side corner. Back up and around. Fake once, long three, and it is drained. Big shot there by the sophomore Peyton Lenz. Puts the Huskies back on top. And a quick steal back in the backcourt, wrapping up and underneath. A travel violation against Lenz. She got the sticky fingers, able to get that steal a little bit before, and the guard lineup of Jensen, Kundick, and Henderson right now having a little bit of troubles with the full court press that the Huskies are given. That one thrown out of bounds for the turnover on the far sideline. Emery Lenz giving it up for Peyton. So Emery and Peyton Lenz out on the floor working for the starting lineups for the Huskies. Inside Sessions, back out to Peyton. Long three again lining up. This one off the back iron. Looked good, but just a little bit too far. Rebound Henderson. She works her way inside, takes the three in transition, and that one goes off the back iron. Ripped down on the rebound by Hill. Peyton down to the far side. Emery. She thinks about the three. One dribble back up to the top. Thought about it. Working to the right side elbow. Hill trying to wrap in and out of the arms, and the timeout called to bail out the Huskies as that ball got just out in time. Tommy Henderson was looking for it to try and steal it out and away, and instead we get our first 30-second timeout. We'll be back right after this in the first quarter, brought to you by Northern Title, trusted name in the tri-state area of Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming. We'll be back on mylocalradio.com.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
Quickly back into the action here. North Fremont into the near side corner. Long three again by Lenz, and it is buried. Let the record show that sophomore Peyton Lenz can bury the three bomb. She's got 6 points and all 6 for her Huskies here in this one. Trouble in the backcourt. Kundick tried to wrap around pass to the far side for Henderson, and that one is tipped out of bounds. They're going to say that was last touched by the Pirates. North Fremont will inbound. Peyton to Sessions here at the top in the midcourt. Out to Emery on the far side wing, down in the near side corner Hill. A lot of movement and passing for the Huskies as they try and free open some shooters here. 2-3 zone implemented by the Pirates. Tommy Henderson on the ball. Handler near side. Jensen boxing out Richardson to the near side. Wrap around screen, looking for that three ball again for Peyton Lenz. She has it. Sessions near corner, another three, long, and this one bounces off the front of the iron, no good. Offensive rebound, North Fremont underneath their own basket. They pull it back out from beyond the perimeter, and this is Lenz again. Sessions near side, flashing inside is Hill. Might have walked with it. Nelson gets the block, pushes it in between and threads between a few defenders. Henderson to Jensen, reaching up on the fast break. and she'll get fouled. No shot. Well, the shot rather does not go in. She's going to get 2 shots at the line. Jensen, only Lady Pirate on the stat sheet right now in terms of points, and she's got a chance for a few more if she can bury these ones. First shot up and off the back iron, pops out. No good on the first. 4:59 remaining here in the first quarter. North Fremont up 6-2 in the early goings of this game. The hot shooting hand of Peyton Lenz has the Huskies up. Second shot from Jensen is down and into the bucket. She's got 3. Sessions crossed the half-court logo with the right-hand dribble just outside the key. Caught up in some traffic. Nielsen almost got a beat on it. That one thrown to the near side, barely keeping out from under bounds. Reversal layup is no good. Jensen ends up with the basketball, and here come the Pirates after the steal. Henderson skipping across half court, puts her girls in position. The screen down from Croft, near side, caught up in traffic, and Henderson drags the toe on the right elbow. Travels with the basketball for the turnover. Croft will come out. In comes Bingham for the substitution. And they're going to take the basketball on the baseline. Head coach Ben Huser, we got to talk with him earlier just before the game. He talked a lot about, working through the mental stuff. This West Side girls basketball program has some great athletes as an up and under move. Great post play there for Josie Richardson. She gets fouled by Nilsson, and she'll go to the line. We talked about overcoming those mental hurdles for a young girls basketball program in Westside. That is going to be the biggest thing for them. Got to get out of your own way. Just be confident in your shots and in your play as Richardson knocks down the first of 2 free throws. Richardson getting to the charity stripe after a beautiful up and under move on the far side block. Her 2 free throws, splits it 50-50, missed the second, got the first. Nelson trailing behind Kundik, who had the ball poked out and away, remains with the Pirates after a little bit of a come together recollection. Kundik finding Bingham in the near side corner. Back out, stepping in front of the lane and stealing it away. Number 13, Allie Marsden. Here comes North Fremont in transition. Kick out to the right elbow. Richardson holds the pose. That one rolls out. Rebound, Henderson. Here she goes on a dead sprint. 3 Huskies there. Jensen back to Henderson on the far side as both ladies collide just inside the perimeter on the far side, and it will be a foul on the push. First personal foul against North Fremont and on Peyton Lenz, the sophomore. 7-3, you're reading on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Henderson spinning off her defender, steps into the jumper, and it misses badly. Goes just underneath the net, and it will be an air ball collected. North Fremont back in transition. Marsden back up to the top for Lenz. Far side, Emery. 1 dribble hop, nowhere to go with the basketball. Feeds inside, and it will be a foul, no shot, on Nilsson. Second in succession for Harley Nilsson, who's battling underneath with Richardson, trying to battle for position. Nelson comes out after the foul assessed. Peyton Lenz looking for the inbound. Richardson gets fouled quickly by Haley Jo Kundik on the near side block, and we got 2 more free throws coming up. Early goings of this game, the ladies just fouling early and often. A couple trips to the free throw line for everybody. Hopes everybody's practiced their free throws. Richardson hits her second of 3 in the first quarter. 8-3 lead held by North Fremont. In game 1 of the doubleheader, Richardson goes 50% again. This one off the back iron, rebounded and collected by Taylor. Kundik has that ball poked out and away, falls on top of the basketball. Henderson rips it away from her own teammate to try and save her and gets fouled in the process. That's the second foul on Peyton Lenz. Considering that she's been the go-to offensive player, I would not be surprised if she gets a substitute, and there she does. She'll take a seat on the bench. Her relief in Sessions. Henderson gets the inbound from the far sideline, looks across to heavy man pressure right at midcourt. Implemented. Telegraphed pass almost intercepted by Sessions, and Westside having trouble with the over-aggressive play of North Fremont. It's a battle of 1 and 3 teams. Each of these teams trying to look for their second win early in the season. Haley Joe stepping into the perimeter, up by Bingham, missed it left, got the rebound offensively. Westside, one dribble hop over to the near side. Haley Joe with a step-in jumper, that one off the front of the rim, trying to track it down in the far side corner, not fast enough. As Henderson steps on the line, trying to throw that thing back into play, the Huskies will get it back. This is Orm taking over point guard duties here in relief of Peyton Lenz. Orm steps into the top. Quick chest pass to Hill. Block underneath. Henderson steals it out and away, leading the charge on the near sideline. Calling for a screen, gets it up for Kundick, who works to the left. Comes back to the near side. Henderson has that ball slip out of her hands, got to collect it. Back up to the top for Kundick. Jabs left, right-hand dribble to Henderson. Steps into the three, yes! Tommy Henderson with the big 3-bomb and a little bit more action offensively for Westside. We'll go ahead and look back at it on the instant replay. Henderson steps into it, and it's answered immediately on the opposite end. By North Fremont. Pass tipped out and deflected away. So 2 back-to-back threes. We go back to look at one, and we missed the opposite one. 11-6, Henderson with 3 points. Jensen with 3, North Fremont with 11 in total. 2 minutes remaining here in the first. Henderson tries the crossover, stolen away by Orm. Good defense there. She goes her way to the basket, wraparound pass, tipped and deflected out the baseline by Haley Joe. Sessions will inbound on the near side of the basket for North Fremont after the ball is tipped out and away. Croft will come back in for Bingham. 1:46 remaining here. Double screen setup, kicking out to the near side corner. Nobody open. Step back and a mid-range jumper off the back iron. No good. North Fremont collapsing in for the offensive rebound. It was initially grabbed by Hayner, but she steps on the baseline out of bounds for the turnover. Another pass deflected deep in the backcourt. Stewart, Henderson, and Hallie Taylor working the dribble here for the Westside Pirates. Taylor on the far side in for Croft, holds her feet, and Orm comes flying in, got that one in and out of her hand, stays with Westside. This is great defense by North Fremont, pressuring the ball carriers, or rather the ball handlers here. Lob inside to Croft is taken away by Richardson. Orm to the far sideline. Hill to Hayner. Long three, good by Marsden. 14-6, you're reading. We get another timeout with 1:10 left here in the first. Huskies lead early in the first quarter. We'll be back right after this on 105.5 KACH.
Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com.
Shout out to Day Mountain Ranch Resort Apothecary and Gun Club, a proud sponsor of Westside Pirate basketball on our broadcast today on mylocalradio.com. Pirates working into the front court, tried to feed inside to Croft. Henderson for three on the kick out, and that is good. Henderson, back-to-back threes for Westside. Get them a little bit closer. 9 points in total for the Pirates. 5-point lead held by North Fremont. Shot clock at 22 seconds. This is the first time we see the shot clock here in West Side for Idaho Conference play. Stewart reaches in on Sessions, fouls her on the arm on the bunny hop jumper from 2 feet away. She misses the basket, but will go to the free throw line. First shot up and rims in for Sessions. Taylor Sessions, the second sophomore in the starting lineup for North Fremont, paired with Peyton Lenz. You can tell that she's impressed her head coach, Ben Lenz. There's a lot of experience on this team, but a lot of young experience, young inexperience as well. Jump ball after the offensive rebound. Emery Lenz comes crashing in to get it. Will stay with North Fremont. The aggressive play right now for the Huskies really paying benefits and dividends. They lead by 6 and have had quite a few more possessions and good looks at the rim than West Side. Kick out to the far side. Orm leaves that long 3 short. Offensive rebound. Croft with the block. It's tipped and rolls out of bounds as Haley Joe spikes it away from a North Fremont defender underneath West Side's basket. Inside feed again. This one tipped up in the air. Still on the ground. Who wants it? We get a bump and another jump ball between these two teams. This time West Side will take it. Stewart, with 20 seconds remaining here in the first, will inbound. Full court man press implemented by North Fremont. Henderson streaking to the left side of her own key, crosses over Orm, weaves in between a couple different defenders, overshoots her intended target in teammate Hallie Taylor on the far sideline. If that would have just landed, it would have been a great thread and a great pass, but it's just a tad too far on that one. 12 seconds remain here for North Fremont. They got to get something up. Shot clock turned off. Orm pumps once. Lenz thought about the 3 on the far side. This is a deep heave by Orm, no good. Rebounded. Stewart doesn't get it off in time, and that will be the end of the first quarter. At the end of 1, North Fremont 15. West Side 9. We'll come back to you right after the end of this quick break here on 105.5 KSCH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com, a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of West Side Pirate Basketball.
North Star's Ultimate Outdoors is the best provider of power sport vehicles right here in downtown Preston. Vehicles and equipment from brand names that you know and trust, like Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. Stop in and let us get you ready for your next adventure at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts, 777 North State Street, Preston.
If you haven't been to Woodward's Country Store lately, you are missing out. As proud supporters of Westside and Preston High School athletics, we're here to fuel your day and support our wonderful community. Fill up your tank, grab a delicious sandwich, and get everything you need for life's little adventures. Woodward's Country Store, where convenience meets quality and community spirit.
Looking for unique ideas to promote your business? How about something for that special gift, celebration, team sport, vacation, or family outing? DeMarie's Vinyl Designs can design and produce items for any occasion, male or female, with the highest quality merchandise and procedures that will not fade, peel, or wear out. Check out her store on Etsy at etsy.com/shop/DeMarie's Vinyl Designs.
Magnolia Road is here to bring you the latest trends in women's fashion. We believe fashion should not only be stylish, but also comfortable and inclusive for every body type, with sizes small through 3X. We strongly believe in giving back to our community, and by supporting Magnolia Road, you are not only embracing fashion, but also supporting Preston and Westside activities. Our team is here to help you find that perfect outfit that suits your style and makes you feel confident. Visit Magnolia Road at our new location, 12 North State Street, Preston, Idaho.
Second quarter action coming to you live here from E.L. Bud Elwell Sports Complex. Currently, the Westside Pirates trail by 6, North Fremont 15, Westside 9. Cross-court pass over the head of Stewart, tracked down by Jensen, keeps her pivot foot and launches it over the top of the head of a couple different North Fremont defenders. Trapping on the wings, Westside trying to figure out what they got to do. Haley Jo Kundick drags the toe, and that is just, again, aggressive defense causing panic in the ball handlers of Westside. Bingham will come in for Haley Jones. She'll take a seat on the bench. Huskies will get the basketball back after 22 seconds come off the clock. 12 seconds come off the clock. Near side, Sessions looking to Orm in the near side corner. Keeps the ball safely on her hip as North Fremont will work around the horn to the far side. Sessions feeds inwards. Lenz, backdoor cut. Kundick tries to dive on the ball. Orm lobs something up inside the paint. Croft gets it. And Orm comes reaching in, raking over the top of the arm of Croft. It's the first foul on Orm. First foul here in the second quarter is Kundick, Jensen, and Stewart. The front court here. The back court for Westside. Cross-court pass inside Stewart. Good ball movement for Westside. Launches it long. Jensen tracks it back down. Pumps once, picks up her dribble, and now is in trouble again. Wrap around, underneath, good move from Kundick, kicks it out to the near side. Bingham for three, holds the pose. Yes, no, foot was on the line. Longest two that you could possibly make. That's Kevin Durant toe right there for Kenzie Bingham, but she gets on the board. First points for Westside in the corner. Long three off the right side, rebounded by Jensen. Keeps it safe from a couple defenders, outlets it to Kundick. So points on one end and a defensive stop on the other. Westside trying to pull something together. Croft out-jumped by Richardson, who steals it just inside the perimeter. She wants to go coast to coast with it and loses the basketball. Goes off of a Westside Pirate going up for it. Will go out of bounds. Henderson comes in for Stewart. Orm and Lenz will come out. Hill paired with Marsden, the relief players for North Fremont. Up and underneath move into the body and no good on the shot. Bounces off the bottom of the backboard. Henderson has it, and now Westside quickly sets up the half-court offense. Working it to the near side. Pumps to the left, goes back to the right. Bingham looking above Richardson. Goes back up to the top for the Pirates. Kundick sets up the offense. Henderson trying to push off her defender on the far side. Jensen comes to the near with the basketball. Wrapping down the baseline, trying to get it inside, and the shot clock goes off. Good defense for North Fremont. That shot clock implemented. It's 35 seconds. It's a good way for us to talk about it, and even I forgot about it. There's two great big shot clocks right above each side, and Kundick, great athletics, tips the basketball, deflects it, tracks it out of bounds, and then bounces it off of Emery. Lenz out the far sideline, gets a possession back for the Pirates. Henderson crosses the timeline. Kundick gets underneath Richardson, gives it up for Croft, uses her height and just misses the shot short. Kundick thought about grabbing the ball, but instead smartly lets it bounce out of bounds after last being touched by the Huskies. 5:22 remaining, 33 seconds on the shot clock. Kundick looking for somebody. Baseball throw for Henderson, who gets the screen off of Jensen, works the baseline. Ball gets tipped up in the air. Henderson gets it. The reversal is too short. Tipped around and swatted out of bounds by Hill, as there was three different Westside defenders around her working for that rebound. It stays with the Pirates. 24 seconds on the shot clock. Near side of the basket, Henderson looking for somebody. Croft will take a sit on the bench. Kundick flashes to the near side corner, wrap around. Jensen just inside the right side wing. Free throw line extended. 15 seconds remaining. Kundick pitches it back to Henderson, driving into the key. The mid-range jumper rolls out just inside the right elbow. Lenz bounce pass to Sessions. She turns on the jets, works against Henderson, who tries to reach in. Picks up her dribble in the near corner, back out to the top for Lenz. North Fremont surveys a 2-3 zone, takes advantage of it on the long three on the right side. That's the shot that you want. Bounces in and out. Offensive rebound for North Fremont. Ball tipped around. It's a wrestling match. It will stay. Kundick pokes it a little bit too hard as Sessions Gets a close shave on the top of her head, and it will be a foul. First one on Miley. 4:29 remaining. Points hard to come by. North Fremont has yet to score here in this second quarter, but still up by 4. 2-3 zone, flashing up at the top. Emery back out to the top for Peyton. Wrap around bounce pass to Hill near side. Over to Richardson. Step in long jumper. Rattles in and out, no good. Collapsing on the shooter and the foul. 2 shots coming up. Foul on number 23, Miley Kundick. Second one in the last 15 seconds for Miley. First chance for points for Alyssa Hill. A little bit of an awkward free throw with the left hand. Looked like she was a little bit off balance maybe and misses the first one off the back iron. Second shot coming up. And just kind of puts that one in off of her cheek. It goes down to the bottom of the bucket. That's the first points of the second quarter for both North Fremont and for Alyssa Hill in the ballgame. 16-11 with 4:09. Henderson gets Orm off balance. Haley Joe, floater with the right hand, bounces off the iron and is collapsed on by North Fremont. Richardson flying down the court, gets the bucket. Is she going to get the foul? There's definitely a foul, but was the foul called before the shot? We'll find out. Yes, and 1 for Richardson, working up against Miley, who gets her 3rd foul quickly. She's going to come onto the bench. That was 3 fouls in approximately 45 seconds of game time. Richardson's three-point play is good. The hard way. 19 now total points for the Lady Huskies, who have led in this ball game from start. Outside of the first buckets by Westside. A little bit of a lob for Bingham, tracks it down, keeps it alive, puts it right into the body of a Grace Hayner. Flips it to Richardson, guarded by Henderson, now in the front court. Orm sets her feet for the long 3. That one bounces high off of the iron. Offensive rebound and the putback by Richardson. 5 points for Richardson. 21-11 and the 10-point lead now for the Huskies. Jensen and Henderson try and work their way out of the backcourt. Lobs it inside. Jensen to Haley Joe, and it bounces off of her foot and off of a Lady Husky and out of bounds. Croft going to come on in. Jensen will inbound. Haley Joe will take a seat and get a blow and a breather. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Jensen flips it off to Henderson on the opposite corner, far side. Taylor to Bingham. Fouled from behind by Hayner. Ball will get thrown in underneath the basket. And that foul will be assessed actually to Alyssa Hill, her first personal foul. 3:04 remaining before halftime. Looking for more points in offense. It's been hard to come by for everybody. Bingham has the ball stripped away and then falls down on top of Hill, losing her balance underneath the basket. So the foul assessed and the turnover after the quick inbound. Tough go right now for the Pirates. 2 points by Bingham, the only points here in the second quarter. Been defensive lockdown by North Fremont. Orm fakes right, goes left to Peyton, then to Hayner on the opposite side. Free throw line extended, inside feed for Hill. Takes a dribble and pitches it out to Richardson. Out to the far side, Lenz, long 3. Yes, can't leave her open. It's her 3rd made 3 of the ball game for Peyton Lenz. Jensen. So Croft in the middle using her height, then a timeout taken by Coach Huser. I think this is a good time to settle back in. A little bit of a like off balance, a little bit off right now for Westside. Got to take a breather. Come back to you right after this. 24-11, the lead for the Huskies here with just a few minutes before halftime. Right after this on 105.5 KACH, a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Athletics.
Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils.
Out of the timeout as we come back into our second quarter, brought to you by Butterfly Express Essential Oils. That's Butterfly Express Essential Oils. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Croft, using her height, flips it off to the left for Henderson. 2:23 remaining before halftime. Trying to get a little bit of a run going here. And Henderson flips it to no man's land after quick pressure in the half circle. Possession sent out and away, and right now you take a look at how this ball game's kind of been going through and panning out. It's been the aggressive defensive play of North Fremont that's really caused some issues for the Pirates offensively. Orm to the near side, Lenz. No hesitation, three for Lenz as the west side late to rotate. Gets it up and in. 27 points now for the Huskies. Henderson to Jensen. Long two on the right side. Gets wedgied in between the glass and the iron. And the quick foul. Trying to track down the basketball on the far side. And Hallie Taylor will be given the foul. Double bonus now, as that is the fifth personal foul of the quarter. The new rule implemented here in the state of Idaho. After 5 fouls, personal, given by a team in any which quarter, you give the opposing team the chance to go into the double bonus at the free throw line and take advantage of it. The Huskies do. Hayner goes 2 for 2. 29-11, and right now, any type of points would be something at least to build off of before halftime. Things have just not gone the way of the Lady Pirates so far in this ball game. Stewart poked out and away, throws it back over to Henderson just inside the half-court line, splits the double team, and then gets fouled on the hip. Sessions reaching and pulling the jersey just a little bit to elicit the foul. 92 seconds before halftime. Jensen to Croft inside, uses her big arms and sends it off to Henderson on the opposite end. Ball tipped around and grabbed. Stewart has it, and another foul given to the Huskies, this time by Marsden. That's the 4th personal foul. Henderson lobs it up for Croft, who sets her feet off the glass just a tad too hard. Ball on the ground near the mid-post. And Westside had 2 ladies kind of laying on it on their backs, just kind of wedged in between them. It's a jump ball call, and we'll go back to the Huskies. 1:19 remaining here before halftime. Man defense shown here by Westside, trying to switch things up a little bit to give a different look. Right now, Huskies have really had the number for Westside. Sessions working up against Stewart, runs into her own player. And North Fremont steps on the out-of-bounds marker. Westside fortunate to come away with that clean. It looked like there might have been a case for a foul by Hallie Taylor. It was kind of bumping up against the ball handler. 54 seconds now, a screen by Jensen. And a little bit of a off-balance lob from Henderson. No good, airballed, rebounded by North Fremont. Marsden, excuse me, not Marsden. This is Marsden in the near side corner. Taylor guarding Marsden, pitches it off. Floater, right side, right hand, and goes over the top of Croft. Peyton Lenz having herself a night. 31 points, 8 in this quarter. Henderson to Stewart, right side. Forced shot blocked there by Sessions. Long lob to the far side. Marsden with a full head of steam goes up with the right hand and will get fouled on the backside. Wheels right now coming off for the Pirates. Just nothing really working their way right now. Panic setting in a little bit with 9.6 seconds remaining before halftime. Marsden's free throw up and in. 32 in total now for North Fremont. Second one rolls in off the front iron as well. 33-11. Second point for Marsden. 7 seconds remaining. Henderson steps into the three, and that one just a hair short. That will go out of bounds with 1.5 seconds remaining. That was the lob at the buzzer right there. She made one of those versus West Jefferson that time. It just does not go in. Huskies dribble out the remaining second and a half into halftime. It is 33-11 for North Fremont. A lot to talk about in the locker room for Westside. Don't go anywhere. We'll come back with our outstanding student interview with Harley Nilsson right after this on 105.5 KACH. Thanks so much for joining, everybody. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back right after this on 105.5 KACH.
The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care for You. Not just a name, but a commitment. Craving sweets or just looking for a place to catch up with friends? Head to the Preston Candy Shop on Main Street here in Preston. We've got candy, ice cream, and a cool hangout spot all rolled into one. Come visit us today for a sugar rush and good times. 27 North State Street in Preston.
Looking for unique ideas to promote your business? How about something for that special gift, celebration, team sport, vacation, or family outing? DeMarie's Vinyl Designs can design and produce items for any occasion, male or female, with the highest quality merchandise and procedures that will not fade, peel, or wear out. Check out her store on Etsy at etsy.com/shop/DeMarie's Vinyl Designs.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Magnolia Road is here to bring you the latest trends in women's fashion. We believe fashion should not only be stylish, but also comfortable and inclusive for every body type, with sizes small through 3X. We strongly believe in giving back to our community, and by supporting Magnolia Road, you are not only embracing fashion, but also supporting Preston and Westside activities. Our team is here to help you find that perfect outfit that suits your style and makes you feel confident. Visit Magnolia Road at our new location, 12 North State Street, Preston, Idaho.
Welcome into the halftime show today, brought to you by Puppy Steps Training. That's world class. Puppy Steps Training has been providing ways for you to have your furry friend become the best that they can be. You can find them in Lewiston, Utah. Head trainer Brad Phillips invites you to call him and visit their website at puppystepstraining.com. Big shout out there as we go into halftime. North Fremont leads 33-11 over the Westside Pirates in a game where North Fremont has gotten the offense going a little bit, especially late in that second quarter, and has been forcing Westside into some shots they probably don't want to take. They're off balance, they're forced, and that's just a lot of pressure being inflicted on a young West Side squad right now. North Fremont has really taken the wheel, and it will take a lot of adjustments to see if West Side can battle back into this one. Currently, as we sit, 22-point lead, a lot to overcome. We're going to have a halftime interview brought to you by Evergreen Financial Partners with Harley Nilsson right after this on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
We welcome you into the Evergreen Financial Coaches Show, our outstanding student portion of the game prior to either the matchup between North Fremont or Logan High School, two really good programs that we're taking on. I'm joined here in the sports broadcast booth with Harley Nilsson. Harley, another interview, another time. Basketball season's upon us. How are you doing?
I'm doing really good. I'm really excited.
You know, I've talked to many, many people about how excited they are for basketball in general and just seeing, you know, the excitement going for the girls team. You guys have big highs, you have big lows. Tell me a little bit about what it's like being on that roller coaster a little bit in the early goings of the season.
It's kind of crazy. We know we have a lot of talent on our team. We're just trying to harness a lot of it to figure out who plays well together. So it's been a little bit of a challenge, but we're loving it. So it's good.
Tell me, I want to hear your perspective. We talked about highs and lows, right? Let's talk about one of the highs. Obviously, that buzzer beater is huge. I see on film you go crazy. Everybody surrounds Tommy. What a fun moment. What's going through your mind in that moment?
At first I was like, before it even happened, I was a little disappointed. I was like, that's a tough loss. We were so close. And then she made it, and I was freaking out. It reminded me a lot of our North Fremont game from last year. Everyone was just so excited. It was a really good moment for our team.
Harley, tell me a little bit about, you come back with a little bit of experience, Tommy, but overall, you guys are really, really young. How does it feel for you knowing that you're a junior now, but you're still looked at as one of the people that knows how to do basketball for Westside? What does it feel like to you?
I put a lot of pressure on myself knowing that. I feel like I am a leader on the team, so it's like scary knowing it, but it's also really cool knowing that I'm leading some of us, so.
That first loss was tough, right? You guys fought really hard, and then it was in the waning moments in the fourth quarter, Firth kind of pulled away. But it kind of presents a learning moment for the West Side girls. You know, what was that message that Coach Huser talked about, and what do you hope that everybody gets from that?
It was definitely a message, at least to me, we have to push through to the end. Like, we got to finish strong, and that's something that we need to really learn.
Tell me a little bit about this new team. You said, off the microphone that, man, every year's different, right? This year's different from last year. What are you seeing this year that you really, really like being under Coach Huser?
I really like the way that our coaching staff, not only Ben, has lifted us up. They've been very, very, supportive of us because we are young and we are still learning. So they've been really uplifting for us.
Harley, what kind of goals do you have personally for the year? Obviously, everybody wants to go out and drop a 40 burger, and it would be great, and I can't wait to call that for you. But, what are your personal goals for this year for you?
Just to be there for my team, be a leader, to be supportive of everyone. I just want to make sure that I'm mentally strong enough for everyone.
Harley, what a fun time we've got coming on for basketball. I'm sure we're going to have more interviews coming up, but thank you for the time. Anything that you want to shout out, Mom or anybody, before we get ready for the game?
I should probably shout out my grandparents. Nice. They're the best. They always watch you.
They are the best. What's their names?
My grandma, Grandpa Taylor, and my other grandma and Grandpa Nielsen.
There you go. Shout out to Grandma and Grandpa. They're the truest, the realest. Harley, thanks so much for joining me on the broadcast. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We'll go ahead and let Harley go. Get ready for the game coming up in just a moment on 105.5 KACH.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in Northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Hey there, Pirate fans! If you like tonight's game, make sure to follow and subscribe to My Local Radio Westside on YouTube to watch live Westside Pirate sports action online all year round.
Up the hole goes Moser. He makes one man miss, and he's off to the races. He's at midfield.
Don't miss a moment and stay in the loop with MyLocalRadio.com this sports season.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Well, out of the halftime we go. We now dip into our third quarter today, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. We'd like to go ahead and shout out Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, as we get ready. A steal there by North Fremont and the carry by Peyton Lenz. That could have been a catastrophe starting things out here in the third quarter. Westside trying to get things settled in, trying to get some more points, play some stellar defense, and chip into this lead right here. Henderson with the left hand gets it back after the pass from Jensen, working underneath the basket. Kick out for Nilsson, up to Croft. That one's tipped around and grabbed by Lenz. Long lob to the far side. Sessions to Emery. Kick out for Richardson. Pumps once, goes inside the key, back out to the top. Long three from Lenz is good. Picking up where she left off in the second quarter. Another three ball. She's made 5 already here in the ball game. Henderson to Jensen. Spinning off, gets one dribble hop to Kundick at the top of the arc, and Westside just trying to find something to work for them here. 7-13 and a turnover after Nilsson just has that one go in and out of her hands, off of her foot and out of bounds. Reminder that after this game, we'll work into the pregame show for the boys portion of our doubleheader tonight. They'll take on North Fremont in a rematch of the state play-in game from last year. We'll see what these boys can do. Excited to see how this team looks for the boys coming out after a experience, or rather a season where they garnered a lot of experience last year. Kick out to Lenz, free throw line extended near. Looks around, gives it back up to the top for Hill. 1 second left on the shot clock. She lobs it up to the left, no good. And it is a shot clock violation as the floater off the left hand of Hill, I believe, did not touch the rim. So defensive shot clock violation. We've got a foreign object on the court. Small object picked up by our referee. Throws it back into the media table. Wasn't sure what that was. Looked very tiny, like a size of a coin. And now we get started again. Henderson dribbles to the left, passes out to the right side, into the angles, back to Henderson for the three ball, and that is good. Very nice shot for Tommy Henderson. Looking back on the instant replay, passes it off to Kundick, goes back up to the top, and it is a basically almost a straightaway three off to the left side. Wonderful shot there for Henderson, and just like before, a deep three by North Fremont. Each team passing threes, getting things going. 39-14 on our MyLocalRadio.com scoreboard. Jensen wrapping around. Tries to feed inside for Croft. That one's stolen out and away, taken by Lenz. Back up to Peyton. Now to the right side for Emery. Collapsed in on by a couple different west side defenders. Works under Henderson. Kundick rotates to that spot. Sessions feeds inside for Emery. This one high off the bounce. Rebounded by Nilsson. Outlet to Jensen. Pass telegraphed here and a foul by Peyton Lenz. That will be, I believe, her fourth. Oh, maybe third. That's the third on Peyton Lenz. 5:12 remaining in the third quarter, brought to you by Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. Your one-stop shop for all your car part needs. Pass to Jensen, a little bit late, stolen away. Here is Marsden hop-stepping, lift it short. Kundick lobs it down. Henderson one-on-one. Pushes it off the right hand, off the front of the rim, no good. Trying to facilitate offense. Long outlet. Nilsson gets in on Marsden just outside the key. Pump fake inside. The floater up and in for Hill. Kundick to Bingham. Bobbled a little bit on the far corner. Sent back up to the top. Nilsson seals off her defender. This one tipped out of bounds off the deflection of Hill. We'll stay with West Side. Orm coming in for Sessions. Haley Joe will come in for Jensen. Kundick up for Henderson, who shoots the three, and that one just off to the left a little bit. Nilsson fights through, gets the offensive rebound, splits the double team, and will get fouled. 2 shots coming up for Harley, who's been held pretty quiet tonight after she got a few fouls early on in the first quarter. She's had to have a lot of time on the bench and a lot of time to think about what she can do to bring this team back. Her first shot looks a tad short. It will roll off the right side and out. Second shot for Nilsson. Up, and this time off to the left and out. No good, 0 for 2 at the line. Orm, long lob in transition 3 for Marsden, yes. And when it rains, it pours. One of those nights right for North Fremont where they are feeling it from beyond the arc. Henderson, 3. This one off the front of the rim, no good. Marsden with the rebound, collapsed on by the double team of Haley Joe and Nelson. It's a jump ball call. It will stay with the Huskies. Previewing a little bit of the boys game later on tonight. You take a look and, these teams played 2 doubleheaders last year, and then each of these teams, both boys and girls, played in the state play-in game. Both the Huskies and West Side fought for it. Long 3 from Marsden, and hey, man, it is what it is. There it is. Marsden knocks down another 3 from well beyond the perimeter. 47 now for the Huskies. Bingham tries to answer with a 3 of her own, and they're going to say it was a 2-ball. Foot on the line again. She's had 2 very long shots tonight. Her 4 points have come off the longest 2-point shots that you can make. Just knowing where your foot is there. 3:07 remaining, 47-17. Long shot, rattles around, no good. Hayner gets the offensive rebound and bumps into the body of Haley Joe. 22 with the foul. Subs come in, Sessions for North Fremont, Taylor and Stewart for West Side. Out on the floor, it is Bingham, Kundick, Miley Kundick, that is, Haley Kundick, Stewart and Taylor. Ball gets deflected out the baseline once again. Flops sides of the court. 2:58 remaining here in the third quarter. Orm flips it out to the top. Step in 3 for Marsden again, and this one finally misses. A rebound by Bingham, who rips it off the glass. Kundick leading the charge. Gives it back to Bingham, who wasn't quite ready for it. Stays in possession of West Side. The long lob almost lost. on the long pass. Baseball throw from left to right. Kundick splits, kicks out for Taylor. She'll step into the long two. This one in and out. Jump ball after the offensive rebound by Haley Joe. Stewart will inbound the basketball. Finds Miley on the far corner, wrapping around Taylor. Waiting for it. Stewart thought about it and then walked with it a couple times. The far side, a good closeout there by North Fremont in the far corner. Marsden to Hill, backdoor cut for Orm. This one left long on the layup. Ball lost, taken away for North Fremont. Gets it off to the left. Left side, a layup on the far side of the key is good by Hill. And one, the foul. Hill at the free throw line, left-handed shot, no good, and the call on the lane violation against the Huskies after Hill realized that it was going to be a little bit short, maybe got a hair ahead of her own shot. It's called for the lane violation. 49-17. Taylor back to Stewart, near side for Jensen. Kicks out beyond the arc, step back three, and this is off the front of the rim. No good. Bouncing around a couple times. The putback, no good by Haley Joe. Orm takes it off the glass. Marsden for three, in transition again. Air balls this one. Over the head save by Haley Joe. Jensen down the near sideline, stops on a dime in front of the media bench and gives it back to Taylor. Right-hand dribble, calm this time. This one stolen away. Good job by Hayner. Up and underneath move, and it is just a hair short. Stewart wrestles it away from Sessions, and the jump ball called. There's a ton of jump balls called in girls basketball. I'm just saying, a ton, a lot. Huskies have it. Just under 90 seconds left here in the third quarter. It's been all North Fremont in this game. Open shot with the left hand for Hill, missed and rebounded by the visiting Huskies. It will be a double dribble after corralling the basketball. Sessions tries to take it out the far side to pull it back out beyond the perimeter, and she gets called for the violation. Taylor back to Stewart. Ball in between the legs, low on the pass and out of bounds. Unforced turnover there for West Side. Sessions now working the point guard position with the left hand, surveys the defense. It's man coverage shown by West Side. Orm gets off the pass, wrapping around the key. Lost the basketball going up with Sessions, and it will bounce off a Lady Pirate and out of bounds. Sessions inbounding, has the basketball wrapping around. Good coverage by West Side. The secondary cut open. Orm has it, collapsed in on. And the foul by Taylor. First shot for Orm is good. They hit the 50-point mark. Believe it or not, that is Ashley Orm's first points of the ball game. Feels like she's been everywhere defensively, but no, the first points offensively, and she knocks down both free throws right at the free throw line. 51-17 now. Foul on Richardson. Try to get ahead of the pass in the passing lane on the inlet from the near side wing. Haley Joe to inbound. Sealing off her defender. Jensen takes a dribble. Baby hook falling away. Goes off the front of the rim. Long lob to Marsden. Finds Orm. Stops on a dime. Goes off the glass and in. Henderson wings it to Stewart to the near side. Kundick feeds to Harley Nelson, and the record for the longest quarter of all time almost to be broke here as we have another foul. 27 seconds. Henderson gives it to Haley Joe, near side, off balance floater off the right side of the rim. No good. Rebounded offensively by the Pirates. Back up to the top. Henderson gives it in for Nilsson. Goes underneath the body of Richardson, misses the front of the rim. Offensive rebound, back to Henderson for three. Good looking shot. This one just won't go in. Bounces again to Nilsson, who tries to go up with it. And another jump ball called. Henderson to Nilsson, 3 seconds remaining, and it's stolen away by Richardson. Foul with 0.1 seconds remaining, and we'll see if it's assessed. We had the whistle. And it will be a foul on Harley Nilsson, I believe her fourth. And we'll go into the fourth quarter. Brought to you by Papa J's Beef Jerky and Deli right after this on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM. Preston's Classic Hits. It's a 53-17 lead for North Fremont here in Westside. Papa J's World Headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papajs.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papajs.com.
Step into a realm of beauty and sophistication at Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Immerse yourself in the gentle radiance of our exquisite and popular candles, filling your home with captivating fragrances that embrace the senses. Bring refined tranquility into your home and elevate your connection to harmony through our exquisite decor, all while staying here in Franklin County. Elevate your living space with the allure of Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Visit us today on 10th North Main Street in downtown Preston.
Welcome back into the fourth quarter. North Fremont quick on the inbound. Will send that one back to the Pirates on the turnover. Can't quite see what the call was, but Westside's got it. Coming across the timeline, Henderson from right to left on your radio dial. Settles in, spins off of Orm and works the right side dribble. That one deflected, saved by Jensen on the far side. Spinning off, looking for somebody. Croft using her height, and that one just left short off the front of the rim from a couple feet away. Long bomb again, stepping underneath. Peyton Lenz with the right hand layup acrobatics as North Fremont continues to lay it on. 55-17. Kundick pass to Henderson, inside feed for Croft, and that ball does not want to go into the bucket. Croft, reading lips, says, oh my goodness. Can't believe that ball doesn't want to go in. Peyton, right hand dribble against Stewart. Passes to Richardson and is fouled by Haley Joe on the drive inside the key. Orm will inbound. Wrap around pass, right side layup is good. Miscommunication on defense for Westside, and it's just been one of those nights. Henderson, right side, feed to Croft, fronted by Richardson. It's deflected and put out of bounds. It bounces off of a Lady Husky, thanks to the hustle of Tommy. Croft up in the air, and Richardson out jumps Croft, steals it away. Jensen plays free safety in her own backcourt, steals it back. Henderson, long two. Wedged in between the glass and the rim. No good on that shot. Richardson. The outlet into the middle for Lenz. Hesitation move. Up and under. Emery had nowhere to go. Floater from Hayner off the left side gets her own rebound on the air ball. Orm floating in. Everybody reaching right now, and a little bit of the passion gone a little bit in this game. And this is a good time right now. We talked with Coach Huser a lot about overcoming the mental side of things, and this is a great example of one of those moments. And I, as an athlete, and a competitor myself, and the little short hop won't go in for Richardson and will bounce off a Lady Husky and out of bounds. I want to go ahead and say these are the toughest moments that you will face really as an athlete. I mean, it's one thing to fight and fight and fight to the very end, and someone makes a half-court shot at the buzzer, you tip your hat and you say, oh my goodness, good job, what could we have done better? But in these moments, as Jensen sidesteps inside the arc and puts that one in, that's a beautiful shot from Jensen. You have to realize this is where character and growth is built. You have to stay solid for your team. You have to keep fighting. Richardson and Nilsson fight for the basketball. And Richardson upset with the amount of contact that was going on there. Got up with a few words. Jawed a little bit there with Harley, who comes down the court with a little bit of a smile. Putting a little bit of Dennis Rodman-esque in there. That's a good compliment, by the way, for Harley. Right side, Bingham. This time she is behind the arc and just a hair short. If she would have had one toe on the line, she would have put that one right in the bucket. Rebound, Huskies. 2-on-1 opportunity. Lenz all alone in the corner, gives it up for Richardson. Pumps once, drives back to Peyton on the right side wing for three. And it's good. Peyton Lenz. Ladies and gentlemen, just under 30 points in this ball game. Henderson to Stewart. Drags the toe, gives it to Nilsson with the left side jumper. Stewart comes in for the rebound, tries to pass it off quickly. Bounces off, ping pong style against a couple different North Fremont defenders. He gets lobbed down there, a fight for it. Hand fighting, and it will bounce off of Henderson and out of bounds. I feel like I've been saying the word bounce a lot tonight, but the ball does bounce on the court, and it bounces off a lot of different people. Quick cut to the basket, easy bucket there for Hill. She flashes towards the inbounder. Henderson to Taylor, feed to Nilsson, just inside the free throw line, steps into it, off the glass, just won't go into the bucket. Outlet for Peyton. 2:25 remaining in the ballgame. Marsden for three. That one short off the front of the rim. Hill with the offensive rebound. Her putback won't go. Another offensive rebound and the foul inside. And the Huskies have just found themselves in the right place at the right time for these rebounds a lot tonight. Ball gets missed and it just somehow, ball has a mind of its own and it goes right into the hands of the Huskies. It's just been one of those nights. One of those nights, really. Free throws for Hill. Left side rim out. No good on the first shot. 1:45 remaining. Reminder, after our post-game show, we'll dive right into the boys basketball side of things for this doubleheader. Bingham, long three, off, long. Lenz out in front. Right-hand layup, just a little bit too short. Ball gets bounced around, wedged on the backside of Henderson. Taylor trying to stake claim to the basketball and rip it away from a couple different players. Possession arrow points to the Huskies. They'll take it. Near side feed, up and under move on the right side, blocked by Nelson. Second effort for Hill. Fouled on the arm. Should go to the line. Final minute ticking off here in this basketball game, as Hill will take a couple practice bounces and put it in with the left hand. Left-hand shot again for Hill. Rattles in and out. Nilsson. Outlet to Stewart. The Huskies fall off. Henderson just inside the arc. Just a tad too long. Rims out. Offensive rebound. Bingham goes up for 2 shots. The foul on the arm, and the final seconds will tick off. 1.4 seconds remain. Bingham, front of the rim, off the backboard and out. Trying to hit that 20-point mark here. This is what we want. Bingham gets it for 20. Cheer from the student section, and the final second ticks off. Kenzie Bingham gets it for Westside at the end. This is a North Fremont victory, 64-20 here in Dayton. Big win and a confidence booster for the Huskies, and for Westside, they try and learn and move on from this. We'll go into the post-game show right after this on 105.5 KCH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. Day Mountain Ranch, relax, retreat, recharge. Crumble Cookies, bringing friends and family together over the world's best cookies. Magnolia Road, ladies, stop in and update your wardrobe today. Puppy Steps Training, Northern Utah and Southern Idaho's premier board and puppy training facility since 2011. Butterfly Express Essential Oils in Clifton, where quality doesn't have to be expensive. West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in Preston. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, we have all the parts you need to keep your car running strong. Naylor Insurance, your local agent for home, health, life, and auto. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial Partners. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston and now in Pocatello. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Now, stay tuned. The Ralph's Construction postgame show is coming up next.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
We welcome you into the Ralph's Construction post-game show. The final score for the Westside girls, 64 for North Fremont. Westside 20. As the boys take the court for the first time on the season, we wrap up the girls' game, and that was just a game that Coach Huser is going to talk about as well as a learning experience. You have to put that game behind you. You have to talk about what went well, where to improve, and oftentimes in sports you talk about burning the tape. And, you know, I think you have a lot to learn from this. I don't think that obviously it was incredibly it's a game to learn from. And I think the girls fought very hard to the very end, and I think that there's a lot to learn and a lot to get on and a lot to do. We got a long season ahead of us, and you can only go up. Is what you kind of have to look at it from that point. So Big shout out and thank you to the girls. We get ready for the boys game. We'll go into our pregame show for the boys. Brought to you by Crumble Cookie, bringing friends and families together over the world's best cookies. This is the North Stars Ultimate Outdoors Scene Set season openers for both squads here as we are 8 minutes away from tip-off. This North Fremont squad was bested by Westside in the state play-in game. Westside won 2 of the last 3 meetings last year, and now you look at a team, both teams, one more year experienced and one more year that they are excited to take on one another. These are 2 fantastic programs. Shout out to head coach Shannon Hill. He always puts together a great team for the Huskies, and you're in for a treat tonight. We'll go ahead and dip into our outstanding student interview with Brendan Balliff right here, right now on 105.5 KACH right after this quick break, and get ready for more action here on the season opener of basketball time here in Dayton for the boys right after this on a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Athletics.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Since 2005, North Star's Ultimate Outdoors has been Cache Valley's source for fun and adventure. It's here you can find the biggest selection of snowmobiles, ATVs, utility vehicles, and handheld power equipment from the brand names you know, such as Steel, Polaris, and Yamaha. The professionally trained staff at North Star's Ultimate Outdoors of Preston has what it takes to get you out on the nation's leading brands. The best deals in the best town. North Star's Ultimate Outdoors. It's where the fun starts. 777 North State Street, Preston.
105.5 FM KACH.
Hi, we're Braden and Brittany Smith with Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency.
We're Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jan Stone with Northern Title of Preston, and we are Preston Proud, Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Bill Chambers from North Stars Ultimate Outdoors, and we are Preston Proud and Idaho Strong.
Hi, I'm Jonathan Larson. I'm with HK Auto, and we are Dayton Proud and Idaho Strong.
We're Preston Proud, Idaho Strong, serving Franklin County and beyond.
We welcome you into the Evergreen Financial Coaches Show for our outstanding student interview portion of the game prior to some basketball getting played out here on the hardwood for the Westside Pirates. I'm joined here in the broadcast booth with Brendan Balliff. Brendan, our first interview, and I take personal responsibility. We should have been talking about this a long time ago. How are you doing?
I'm doing all right. How about you?
I'm good. I'm ready for basketball season. We talk a lot. We're going to talk a lot about basketball coming up, and I know that you're excited. I know the community's really excited coming up. But I wanted to talk to you a little bit about Thanksgiving. I wanted to ask what your favorite meal was that you had this last week.
Probably the pie.
That's right. What type of pie?
Contrary to most popular opinions, I really love a good peanut butter chocolate pie at Thanksgiving.
No, I don't think that's controversial. I think that's based. I think that's a really good choice, Brendan. I think it's really good. Well, we get done with Thanksgiving. You're all fattened up now, and now you got to start running on the hardwood. Tell me a little bit about what it's been like in the early goings of practice and the jamboree out in Preston for basketball.
It's been interesting. You can definitely tell there's a difference in conditioning between football and basketball. We come off the state championship. We're in shape for football, meaning we're muscularly strong. We're good at short bursts. Now we're coming into basketball where it is a endurance sport. You are running the entire time, and we were not quite ready for that coming into the jamboree. So it made things a little bit interesting. Yeah.
Were you a little winded? Was other people winded out on the floor?
Yeah, there's a lot of people getting winded, a lot of substitutions having to be made.
I know talking to Coach Brown, he talked about the difference between football shape and basketball shape. There is a difference, and I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but you guys are going to be running a lot to get in shape quickly, Brennan. You don't shy away from being physical and exercising, though. Why do you like it?
Well, it gives me a way to relieve stress, and it also helps me feel like I've accomplished something. If I'm able to stay in a game for an entire quarter without having to be pulled out, I know that I have been able to play to my hardest during that quarter without getting tired.
We get ready for North Fremont and Teton. And I bring up those names because last year in basketball, you were there, a play-in game. Who's going to go to the playoffs between North Fremont and West Side in Pocatello? What do you remember from that game, and how do you think it's going to affect this game coming up on Thursday?
I remember it was a high-stress situation game. We didn't really have that until the end where we started pulling away. So I feel like when the North Fremont coaches watch this, they're going to say, we had potential, now let's go show them why we should have been going to the state instead of sitting here at home.
Do you enjoy games that are really emotional like that? I've heard some people are like, nah, I just want to do my job, I want to figure it out. And some people are like, I live for the pressure. Where do you fall in those categories?
I kind of live for the pressure. I'm a procrastinator by heart, so these high-stress situations get me going.
Brendan Balliff here, our outstanding student interview. Brendan, what can you tell me about this year's basketball team and how it's going to look different from last year's team?
I feel like athletically we're all pretty similar. So even having to make a couple substitutions, it's not going to really change the play on the floor. It's going to be the same high-intensity basketball the entire way. So.
Oftentimes people might interpret that as, there's a bunch of football boys playing football basketball out on the court. They're very physical. What do you say in response to those type of comments?
I say that basketball is a contact sport and football is a collision sport. If they want to man up, they can play. Otherwise, sit on the bench.
I like it. Intensity. That's what I get the message from you. We're excited for basketball, and I'm excited to be here with you. Our outstanding student, Brendan Balliff, here on 105.5 KACH. Brendan, thanks so much for joining me, and we're going to have some more interviews, I'm sure, later on in the season.
Okay, I'm looking forward to them.
We'll let him go. Get ready for more action on the hardwood coming up right after this on 105.5 KACH and mylocalradio.com. If you haven't been to Woodward's Country Store lately, you are missing out. As proud supporters of Westside and Preston High School athletics, we're here to fuel your day and support our wonderful community. Fill up your tank, grab a delicious sandwich, and get everything you need for life's little adventures. Woodward's Country Store, where convenience meets quality and community spirit.
Crumble Cookies, the nation's fastest growing cookie company, is here in the Cache Valley, offering freshly baked cookies for carryout, delivery, or curbside pickup. Just download the Crumble app or visit their website.
Magnolia Road is here to bring you the latest trends in women's fashion. We believe fashion should not only be stylish, but also comfortable and inclusive for every body type, with sizes small through 3X. We strongly believe in giving back to our community, and by supporting Magnolia Road, you are not only embracing fashion, but also supporting Preston and Westside activities. Our team is here to help you find that perfect outfit that suits your style and makes you feel confident. Visit Magnolia Road at our new location, 12 North State Street, Preston, Idaho.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, born and raised in Preston. I am your local Medicare agent. I am here to give you the knowledge you need so you can make an informed and wise choice for your Medicare needs. Call me at 208-852-2367 if you're turning 65 or have any Medicare questions.
Welcome back into the the pregame show here, brought to you by Crumble Cookies, our evergreen financial coaches show. Outstanding interview we just had. And now it's time for us to look at the Webb Funeral Home starting lineups. Ivan Campbell getting the start for West Side tonight. Reddick Graves, number 32. Parker Moser.
Number 10, senior Eli Brown.
Number 10, senior Eli Brown.
20, senior Bean Robinson.
And Bean Robinson.
Head coach of the Pirates is Tyler Brown, assisted by Dale Bingham and Peyton Brown.
West Side getting ready for basketball here. The boys underway.
As much as you'd like, and make sure
And we get ready for the start of the matchup.
Small children, please keep them from playing on the baselines or in the cafeteria. Thanks for your help.
And we get ready for the start of this game.
New this year, we've got shot clock. Will be 35 seconds.
35-second shot clock implemented as well. And we get ready to jump things up. Eli Brown going to get the jump here today versus number 10, Carson Bone. So Eli able to jump the highest apparently. And the tip-off won by the Huskies, put back into the arms of Dante Salinas. Salinas, right side to Bone. High on the right side wing, gets off the screen and kicks it back up to the top for Jed Hill. Working left, Jacob Hill off the bounce and off of a little bit of contact there, misses the layup. It's ripped down by Graves. Campbell running the floor on the right side, stops, kicks it back out to Robinson, all alone for three. Let's start things off. No, off the front of the rim. Brown tracks down the offensive rebound in front of his fans on the far side. Graves tries to front his defender. It's tipped and touched last by the Huskies. Jacob Hill, the last one to touch it. We are in the first quarter, brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area of Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming. Moser, wraparound pass for Campbell, gets into the body of Hill and puts it up with the left hand, and Westside gets on the board first. Right there. Ivan Campbell, first points in the second quarter, and we get an offensive foul on Salinas going into the body of Robinson, who sets his feet, takes it, and the turnover. Season opener for both squads here. 7:12 remaining as Moser will work the point guard position, guarded by Salinas. Soft man defense as he works to the far side of the court. Right-hand dribble, gets a screen from Campbell, gets a little bit of space. The backdoor cut from Brown. The reversal up with the right hand is good. Beautiful play on the connection from Moser to Brown. You know, that goes the opposite way during football season, but this time on the basketball court, why not go the opposite way? Here we go, the long three from Hill. Off the mark, no good. Brown running the court in between the legs and setting up the offense. 4-0, and Brown loses the basketball. Flashy handles, but just lost it there in front of the Husky bench. A couple missed shots by North Fremont, and Salinas guarded by Moser. Chest pass out to the far side. Hill to the top for Bone. Looking for somebody, a screen on the right side. Out on the far side. Feed to Hill, up with the left hand. Good defense by Graves, and it's pushed off to the left. Moser, the outlet pass in front of the media table. 4-0, Moser floats off and buries the jumper. Thing of beauty over the top of Salinas. Brown, Moser, along with Campbell on the board. Salinas gets the long shot to go in from 2-point land, and that gets the Huskies on the board. 6-2, 5:50 remaining. Moser stops on a dime, has that ball pocketed away. Hill into the body of Campbell, pushes the shot off the right side, misses the layup. Moser weaves into the lane, takes the jumper just inside the free throw line, and is missed. Long running for Bone, who bobbles it initially on the long pass, gets it up and in on the left-hand layup. 6-4. Salinas and Bone with field goal makes for the Huskies. Three different players on the stat sheet for Westside. Campbell gets past his defender after he goes into the backcourt, flings it off to Robinson for three, sets his feet, missed and touched last by the Huskies. On the rebound, that's deflected out the baseline, and head coach for the Huskies, Shannon Hill, is not happy with something that's happening out on the floor. And it's not an officiating thing, it's his own boys. He says that they're not in the right position, and everybody can hear it. Into the ball game for the first time in substitution of Ivan Campbell, number 24, Rafe Graves. So two Grave boys on the court, two Hill boys for the Huskies. Robinson on the left side feeds in, and a good defensive play by Bone to seal off the offensive man. Salinas running, gets that ball to go in, and we'll see if it is an and one Looked like he took a couple, 1 or 2 steps. And Salinas gets called for the travel. Mouth agape. Gets called for the travel violation. 4:50, so after some hot shooting for Westside, they've gone a little bit cold after a couple turnovers. This is the first game of the year. Graves in the near side corner, back up to Robinson, a screen and a pump at the top of the arc. No good on the pump. Here is Graves again trying to seal off his man. It's bobbled and touched last by Westside. That was a bang-bang play. It looked initially like it was going to go off the ball in the hand of Wynn. But Robinson is the one that gets called for it, and now we get a timeout. 6-4 advantage Westside with 4:30 remaining. We'll take the break, come back to you in just a moment's time on a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Athletics. Your broadcaster has the hiccups. We'll be back right after this.
Protecting buyers and lenders in Cache Valley for over 40 years, Northern Title is the trusted name in the tri-state areas of Idaho, Utah, and Wyoming. The staff at Northern Title in Preston protect you from unknown complications like access issues, unpaid taxes, hidden liens, or easement restrictions. Choose the right title company. Choose to close with Northern Title of Preston. Good deeds done daily. Call today at 208-852-5700.
Pressure shown by Westside, broken by the Huskies. Wynn up with the right hand, and it is missed. Excuse me, that was Allen who pushed it short on the bunny hop shot. Robinson step in for 3, and that one just a hair short. Graves saves it, but it goes into the body of Salinas. Here's the Huskies working the fast break. Wynn this time fouled on the floater. 2 shots coming up. A foul on Cruz Sage, who was recently substituted in to the lineup here. And Coach Brown, we talked about this last year. Coach Brown has a bunch of athletes on his bench. He can rotate a lot of these kids. It all depends on who has the hot hand tonight. Right now, hot shooting at the very beginning. A little bit of a rough go in the last couple minutes. Second bounce almost goes in on the shooter's touch for North Fremont. Instead, it's ripped down by Westside. Brown crossing over into the lane. Rises above everybody, puts it off. The rebound by Robinson won't go. The putback won't go by Graves. Bodies hit the deck. Onto the floor is Sage. Salinas took a hard shot into the knee. I don't think anything was necessarily intentional. Sage comes on onto the bench. Ball will be taken out on the near side. Moser comes in, so does Campbell for Reddick Graves. And Wynn gives it over to Allen on the opposite side of the court. Here comes that 1-2-2 press from Westside. Gets across the timeline. Bone sneaks in, dives into the lane, puts it up with the soft touch right hand across the key. We've got a tie ball game 6-6. Brown, far side, rises for 3 in transition. Short off the front of the rim, no good. Wynn to Bone, rising up and to the left. That is good. 8-6 after 2 consecutive points for North Fremont. Graves puts it up with the shot. Missed it. Right side, North Fremont gives it back to Allen at the very top of the arc. Salinas gets a screen from Allen. Switch on the draw. Kick out to Wynn. Baseline jumper, airballed and airmailed. Rebounded by Bean. In front of the media table, Brown gets tripped up. Salinas goes over the top of Bean. And Westside upset with 2 consecutive plays that they thought they felt were a foul. Moser calms the game down, goes across the timeline. North Fremont up 10-6. Robinson. Foul away on the cut. Rafe Graves tries to go into the lane. He's wrapped around the neck And the foul be taken out on the baseline. 2:18 remaining in the first. Brought to you by Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area of Utah, Idaho, and Wyoming. Brown gives it off to Rafe on the far side. And a little bit of a two-hand shove there by North Fremont gets called on the far side. That's Roy Wynn. Worthy to note that these boys played a semifinal football game about 2 weeks ago. A lot of these kids know each other very, very well, and maybe it takes a little bit of time to get out of the football mindset and into basketball. Moser gives it off to Brown, gets the flip back at the top of the arc, pulls it back in. Brown into the lane, rising up, soft touch off the glass with the right hand, acrobatic move by Eli Brown. Cuts the deficit down to 2. Crossing over in the opposite way. Rafe Graves will get called for the foul now. Put both hands on the hips of Jacob Hill as he knifed into the lane. 2 minutes remaining, and both teams have given up 3 personal fouls. Shot is up by Hill, bounces high off the iron and goes right back down into the bucket. 11-8. Action so fast, it's hard for me to keep up on the stat sheet here. Second shot from Hill is also good. 12-8. Sage comes back in for Moser. And Rafe will inbound to Sage. Soft man pressure showed by Salinas. Crossing over at the top, gives it to Campbell, one-on-one. Spins and is pit-pocketed away by Hill. Hill taking it all the way, floating off and in. What a great shot by Hill off the body, floating away on the near side. Bean, sidestep 3, up and in. Incredible shot, both teams getting in at it. Bean gets his first three-point shot that he's been looking for. 14-11. Jed over to the top. Allen crossing over Graves. Right elbow, flips it back to Wynn on the far side angle. Gets a screen, picks up his dribble. Campbell stays in front of Hill, spins off, puts it up and in. Jacob Hill showing some real acrobatics. Campbell bodies his way in, misses the shot, tipped up by Graves, falls away with it, and that one off the front of the rim. You want to see Graves go a little bit stronger to the bucket on that one. 16-11 on that offensive rebound, of course. Sage guarding Salinas. 5 seconds called. Held the ball too long. Sage, great defense in the turnover. 46 seconds remaining in the first, and it is a action-packed first quarter that we've had here. Bone will check in for Hill. Jacob has been the hot hand lately. He'll take a seat on the bench with the last 45 seconds in the first quarter. Sage hustles and flips it to Bean, out to Brown beyond the perimeter. Graves bounce pass to Campbell, trying to get some motioning going. Brown, step in 3, left side, off the right of the rim. Rebound, Graves goes back to the bucket, muscles his way in, gets that thing up and in with the left hand. Reddick Graves showing some power. 20 seconds remaining, tipped in the air, Sage to Brown, and within 1 after the pressure sent. 6 points from Brown, flipped up into the air. Wynn steps into the perimeter, out for Bone for 3, and it's long, no good. Graves, 2 seconds, Sage at the buzzer, no, just short. What a fun first quarter this has been between two great programs. Hope you took your your heart medicine tonight, because, wow, that was the first quarter alone, and we're already racing. We'll take the break, come back to you for the second quarter, brought to you by Butterfly Express Essential Oils here on 105.5 KCH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com.
Are you looking to buy or sell a home but confused where to even begin the process? Come to the most trusted and longest established real estate group in Franklin County with Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team.
We've been a proud part of this community since 1979 when my dad, Scott Beckstead, began here in Preston. Since our founding, we've come to know the importance of honesty and promoting a community of giving back. Contact me, Bailey Beckstead, and our team at Beckstead Real Estate for all your real estate needs, buying, selling, or renting.
Hey there, Pirate fans! If you like tonight's game, make sure to follow and subscribe to My Local Radio Westside on YouTube to watch live Westside Pirate sports action online all year round.
The hole goes Moser. He makes one man miss and he's off to the races. He's at midfield.
Don't miss a moment and stay in the loop with MyLocalRadio.com this sports season.
Welcome back. Start of the second quarter as we get ready here. Hard-fought battle between these two teams in the early goings. It's been fun. Lead back 17-16 on the acrobatic veteran move play from Crusage. Wynn gets fouled on the drive. On the floor before the shot. I definitely would have counted it if we were in the NBA, but not so on that one. Near side. Hill, bounce pass to Wynn, holds the shot long, and it's rebounded by Graves. Outlet to Robinson, working the floor. Long pass to Brown, bounces it off the top of his forehead, corrals it, gets it back, bounces it low. That's the second time Brown's lost the handles in this one. Hill drives in, Euro step short, left it short, and it's rebounded by Robinson. And we're all learning new things with the shot clock. Obviously, once that air ball is missed, you have to reset the shot clock and get it back. Sage to Brown. And here comes the offense. It's a 1-1-3 almost look. That is a weird defense. Here's Brown for three all alone, way off the back iron. High rebound. Graves gets the offensive rebound. Gives it to his brother, Reddick. It's touched last by the Huskies. It will stay with Westside underneath North Fremont's basket. I might get in trouble. Moser. Wrap around to Reddick. Goes into the body, flips it back to Rafe. Back to Sage. Good defense by North Fremont. Goes his body back and turns back to the basket, and Crusage buries the jumper just inside, right in front of the free throw line. You can see so much, even in this early game. Crusage has grown tremendously basketball-wise since when we saw him last year. I'm going to be really excited to see him. Backdoor cut, easy bucket missed by North Fremont. Brown spins off to the left side, works down the far sideline, turns on the Jets, goes up with the left hand layup and in. Gets the foul and one. Kind of got clipped going up towards the basket. (21-16), so been a game of momentum a little bit here. Brendan Balliff set to check in for the first time in the ballgame. They will take the Grave boys out. Ivan Campbell comes with them out onto the floor. Eli Brown, two bounces off the hardwood, off the forehead, and wanted to pop out, but goes in. 3 points for Brown in this second quarter. 22-16, I believe, is the score by my count. Yes. Bone, near side, back up to the top as it flips to Salinas. Long three, well behind the arc. It bounces once off of the back board and get tips in by Allen. Crashing and putting the put back in. It was a shot that was off quite a little bit, and it took Bean Robinson off guard. Campbell all alone. Jabs it to Bean in the corner. Good. Robinson. Let's check it out on our instant replay brought to you by I Care For You. Flipped in. Robinson nails the three-point shot on the opposite end. Far side, long three, right arm, and it is well short. Another air ball. Moser with numbers. Euro steps into the lane. Left that one right off the front of the rim. Contact. I thought Salinas had probably established himself. Didn't get the call. And we get a timeout on the floor. 5 minutes exactly remaining. 25-18 on the run here. 60-second timeout. We'll be back right after this on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com. Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils. Welcome back here into the action. 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. A substantial run by Westside. It's an 8-0 run by the Pirates in the first 3 minutes of the second quarter. From their own baseline, the inbound from Grant finds Bone. Will get flipped back up to the top for Jacob Hill. Grant down to Allen in the far side corner. 2-3 zone implemented by Westside. Good motion of the feet. Good workings. Far side corner again. Caught up in no man's land. Flipping it out. Bone. Back to Jacob. Inside. Allen. Grant keeping it on his hips. Jacob. 4 seconds left on the shot clock, and it's stolen away after knifing inside. Here's Robinson. Steps into the long jumper. No good. Balif tries to put it back in. Robinson tracks it down in the far side corner. Moser speeds in. Goes off of one knee, and it's touched by Westside and out of bounds. Hill to Bone at the top. The Twins swap it back and forth on the left side, and the ball gets wung. Is wung the past tense of wing, or is it winged? I don't know. Someone check it on a dictionary. It gets thrown out of bounds. How about that? English is not my forte either. 4 minutes remaining. After a minute goes by of no score, back and forth. Moser sets up the offense. Balif comes up to the left elbow, forced to the right, up to the top for Robinson. A screen set up for three, off the front of the rim, no good. Robinson's had a few good looks at it, and he's trying to get that touch back in shape. Allen into the body, and another offensive foul. Robinson sets his feet, gets the turnover. That's the second offensive foul that Robinson has taken into the chest. Substitutions, Balif will come in. Rafe comes out, Campbell comes in along with Reddick. I'm trying to get the first names and last names of all these boys. It doesn't help when you got brothers all over the team, or twins, rather, that is. 25-18, 3:30 remaining before halftime. Partially tipped on the pass to the left into the corner. Robinson for three. Yes! Robinson, another big three-point shot from the corner. 6 points in the second quarter, his second three-point shot. Hill up to Bone. Back to Hill on the near side. Hobson takes the long contested jumper over the top of Grays and in. Great shot there for Hill. I believe Jed Hill. That's the first points of the second quarter for North Fremont. No, I've got to be wrong. There's got to be points somewhere else. Brown back to Robinson for three. This one off the mark. Good rebound by North Fremont. Gets fouled simultaneously by Graves and Moser, more than likely. It'd be assessed to Reddick. The Huskies take it. Only down 8 with 2:40 before halftime. Salinas lets it roll, saves a little bit of time on the clock, works it to the near side, angles extended. Allen, kick out for Hill. That one's blocked. Reddick back to Robinson's, got a lane, up with the right hand, and good. Defense turning into offense for Bean Robinson. 8 points for Bean. 10-point lead. Hill, cross-court pass to his twin brother, driving the baseline, stops, goes with the same shot, and gets it again. Jed Hill, great hesitation, collects himself, goes over the top on the contested jumper. It's not an easy thing to do. 2 minutes remaining before halftime. Moser gives it to Campbell at the top of the arc, then to Brown. Step in three. That is good. Another three-point shot, and the threes are raining in. Brown and Robinson look comfortable shooting those three-point shots. 3-on-2 activity right now on the Euro step. Up with Brown and in. Yes. That's impressive stuff there for Eli Brown. 35-20. Allen on the right elbow. Kick out to Hill on the near side. Back to Allen on the left elbow. In for Bone, who stops, hesitates, goes up and underneath for the easy two. .107 remaining as Moser crosses the half-court line with 27 seconds remaining on the shot clock. Graves gets past his defender, kicks it out for Brown. Feed to Campbell inside. That one flipped into the body of Hill and out of bounds. Stops the clock with 54 seconds and 17 seconds on the shot clock. We almost need a second camera to show us our shot clock as well. Campbell flashes on the far side corner, back up to the top for Moser. Brown, one-on-one, feed to Campbell inside. Spins off his defender, left hand, leaves Hill on his hands and knees basically inside the paint. Great move for Campbell. His 4th point of the game. Hill tries to get revenge, goes up and underneath and scores right away. Answers back immediately with a move of his own. 22 seconds before the clock rolls out. Coach Brown gonna let the kids burn it for the last shot before halftime. Moser stands on the Pirate logo just inside. 10 seconds now as they work the offense. Campbell comes up to screen, kick out for Moser near side, down in the corner for Robinson, all alone for three, and it's missed off the right side. That's the look that you want. Hill wings it out to the left at the buzzer, no good. And the halftime score, West Side 37, North Fremont 24. And we'll go into the halftime break, brought to you by Puppy Steps Training. That's Brad Phillips of Puppy Steps Training. We'll come back to you right after these quick messages on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com. Whether you're an athlete looking to treat strained or sore muscles, a multitasking mom seeking balance, or just looking to boost your mood and nutrition, Butterfly Express is here for you. Experience the soothing scents and holistic benefits that cater to both your body and mind with our wide selection of essential oils, herbs, and supplements. And the best part is, unlike other big brand companies, Butterfly Express is affordable and local. Visit us in Clifton or explore our collection online at butterflyexpress.shop and use the promo code KACH10 for 10% off all regularly priced items. Quality doesn't have to be expensive. Butterfly Express Essential Oils.
Step into a realm of beauty and sophistication at Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Immerse yourself in the gentle radiance of our exquisite and popular candles, filling your home with captivating fragrances that embrace the senses. Bring refined tranquility into your home and elevate your connection to harmony through our exquisite decor, all while staying here in Franklin County. Elevate your living space with the allure of Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Visit us today on 10th North Main Street in downtown Preston.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Looking for unique ideas to promote your business? How about something for that special gift, celebration, team sport, vacation, or family outing? DeMarie's Vinyl Designs can design and produce items for any occasion, male or female, with the highest quality merchandise and procedures that will not fade, peel, or wear out. Check out her store on Etsy at etsy.com/shop/DeMarie's Vinyl Designs.
Hi, my name is Penny Wright, born and raised in Preston. I am your local Medicare agent. I am here to give you the knowledge you need so you can make an informed and wise choice for your Medicare needs. Call me at 208-852-2367 if you're turning 65 or have any Medicare questions.
We welcome you into the halftime show brought to you by Puppy Steps Training, the premier board and train dog facility in northern Utah and southern Idaho since 2013. Brad Phillips invites you to come on in and check out what he can do with your furry best friend to help them become the best that they can be in Lewiston, Utah at puppystepstraining.com. We have this time to kind of reflect back at our halftime score, Westside 37, North Fremont 24. And, you know, right now, you're seeing a lot of athletes out on the floor, and immediately to my eye, I can tell you that this team is more collected, more experienced, more confident than last year. You can tell last year's team, had these sporadic moments, and you're still seeing a little bit here out on the court for Westside specifically. But you can tell that these kids are just a lot more mature in the way that they're playing basketball compared to a year ago. And I think it's a big testament to what Coach Brown is doing with these kids and the maturity level that these boys have. So congratulations for the passing the eye test for at least for the first quarter. For North Fremont, they also have been coming out and making some big plays. Carson Bone, Jacob Hill, and Jed Hill lead the way for the North Fremont Huskies. Don't have a ton of stats, really, because it goes so fast. I believe Bone has 8. Hill, Jed Hill, that is, has 6, and Jacob Hill has 8 as well. We will come back to you for our halftime stats brought to you by Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, right after this on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com. Here in just a minute on a Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Athletics.
Discover your ultimate escape at Day Mountain Ranch. Come enjoy our upscale lodges, perfect for family reunions and corporate retreats. Unwind, bond, and make memories that last in one of our luxury cabins. Host your dream wedding on our secluded property, perfect with a captivating nature backdrop. Or join our gun club. Rent or bring your own firearms and master your skills in private classes or dynamic group sessions at our premier state-of-the-art private gun range up to 2,200 yards. Your outdoor adventure and retreat begins at Day Mountain Ranch, 77 South Spring Creek Road, Preston, Idaho. Reserve your spot now at dmrresort.com. The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at Eye Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. Eye Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment.
When you think of a medical center's vital signs, you think of a monitor beeping. Today, Franklin County Medical Center is sharing a new set of vital signs. They're the vital signs of a growing hospital. Our new medical office building is now home to the care you depend on. You'll visit us here for primary, specialty, and walk-in care. Franklin County Medical Center has been a vital part of the region's healthcare since 1929, right in your neighborhood.
Hi, I'm Brad Phillips, professional trainer and owner of Puppy Steps Training. I believe that life is more enjoyable with a well-trained dog. That's why my team and I have come together to give you the ultimate dog training experience through Puppy Steps Training. Our 8-week board and train program is specifically designed to give your puppy a head start on life. Along with access to our extensive training material, you will receive daily progress reports, weekly photo and video updates, and a hands-on training demonstration. Discover the ultimate dog training experience with Puppy Steps Training, the premier dog training facility in northern Utah, and proud supporter of Westside and Preston High School athletics.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Welcome back into the halftime show, brought to you by Puppy Steps Training, the premier board and train facility for your furry friend in northern Utah and southern Idaho. Puppy Steps Training invites you to go ahead and find them online and contact Brad Phillips at puppystepstraining.com. You can go to mylocalradio.com if you want to as well. That's where you are right now if you're not on YouTube. Giving you the action between these two teams. It's a 37-24 lead for Westside at the half versus North Fremont. And it's time for us to go ahead and take a look at the stats. I hope to employ a full-time stats person when we get there at one point. But right now you're going to get the shorthand notes from me. And if you're willing to come up and do stats with me, I'll be taking applications soon. Go ahead and email me. Or just tell me. Parker Moser currently with 2 points to his name. It's been Eli Brown. It's been the Eli Brown show so far. 14 points by Eli Brown, followed by Cruz Sage. He's got 2. Garrett Robinson, Beans, getting some three-point shots in as well. He's got 10. Ivan Campbell with 4, and Reddick Graves with 2. And Beans had a few more open looks that he'd love to bury, I know for certain. And if Bean can shoot 40% for how many points he's, for how many looks he gets from beyond the three, it's going to average like 25 points a night is what it is. So that's been the conclusion of our Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency halftime stats. Brittany and Braden Smith, great people, fantastic agents. You can find them off of Oneida and State Street in downtown Preston. And go ahead and contact them to help them, help them, help you, help me, help them, help you protect the things which matter most in your life. We're helping everybody if you go and do that. So let's go ahead and get started with our third quarter today. Brought to you by Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Preston Auto Parts CarQuest, your one-stop shop for all your car part needs. Right on State Street in Preston. North Fremont will start off with a basketball. Bone on the far side wing. Free throw line extended. Gives it back up to Salinas. 2-3 zone shown by the Pirates. Crossing over into the lane is Hill. He floats it off the glass and misses it to the right. No good. Rebound Graves. Moser turns on the Jets. Gives it to Brown in the near side corner. Thought about the three and then goes up and underneath. Floats it with the right hand up and in. Salinas took a shot, looks like to just below the belt or into the gut. And they stop play. They give him the thumbs up. And we'll get back into the action. Now he'll come off. Looks like he took a shot right to the gut, trying to wrap around. Brown tried to get to the basket, and he did. Here's Bone, 1v1 versus Moser. Gets the steal away from Bone. 3-on-2, gives it to Brown, goes right behind his ear and out of bounds. And I believe that's probably one of the, that's definitely North Fremont ball, I would have to say. It was last touched by Brown, but Westside gets it anyway. Brown, Moser to Campbell, floats it off the glass with the right hand, no good. Rebound North Fremont. Bone knifes into the lane, it's blocked by Robinson with a look of surprise. And Beans just got to realize that that's the makeup call. You got a free possession on the other end, so you got to take the foul on the other. 2 shots coming up for Carson Bone. Bone leads all scores with 8. Shot is up and in. Moser to Brown on the far side, to Campbell working the far sideline. Dribbles underneath Hill, stops, gives it to Moser, open shot, rolls in just inside the free throw line. 41-27, and Moser reaches too far in, gets a hand check foul that Coach Hill was calling for. Allen to Bone, up to the top for Hill. 1v1 versus Campbell, up with the right hand, and it rattles in. Coach Brown did not like that defensive effort shown there. Too easy of points. Moser, bounce pass to Robinson, down to the far side corner. Campbell, wrap around. Body block. And Reddick Graves gets called for the moving screen. That's the right call. Reddick sealed off his defender, was shuffling with him. Unfortunate as Brown made the three-point shot just before, right after the foul was called. 41. I'm having a hard time keeping track of this point scored. Our scoreboard in the gymnasium says 41-30. Bone and one, reaching over the top, the foul. Getting to the line. Third foul on Graves. 2 fouls in quick succession in Carson Bone. Makes the three-point play count. Pencil down, here we go. Bean to Brown, near side. Graves sets the screen, step back from the baseline. Brown knocks it in. Showing right now that he wants to make a claim and a run at an all-state selection. Right now he's playing the part. Floater by Wynn, off the back iron, no good. Grabbed defensively on the rebound by Campbell. Moser spins off one defender, comes back behind his body, gives it to Brown on the far side. Coach Brown calling out the offense now based on the defense that North Fremont is showing. It looks like man. Campbell to Robinson, near side wing. Back to Moser at the top of the arc. 13 seconds on the shot clock. Keeping Westside out of the paint. Driving in, floating it up, and in for Ivan Campbell. (45-33) win to Allen. Long jumper buried into the bottom of the bucket from the mid post. Right side. Moser knifes into the lane, gives it to Graves. Kick out for Robinson in the near corner. Brown holds the ball high above his head. Got a dribble and hand off to Moser. Moser works to the right side. Double team, pit pocketed by Wynn. Here he goes all alone to the rack, up with the right hand. And good. Moser to Campbell. Thought about the three. Goes in. Right hand. Gets his own rebound. The miss. Substitutions coming in. Salinas set to check in. Campbell comes out. Graves to Sage on the right wing. Brown all alone, off balance jumper, and that is good from the right elbow. Eli Brown impressing me tonight with his ability to score. 10-point lead, 47-37. Bone, cross-court pass to Hill, drives in. Salinas almost lost it, floats it in just inside the left elbow. Tipped around and grabbed offensively by North Fremont. Another stab at it. Salinas driving the baseline, throws it into traffic, bounces helplessly to Hill on the right side. Sage fouls Hill before the shot goes up. Blocking foul by Sage before the shot goes up and in. Two shots coming up due to new regulations and for the state of Idaho. If you give up 5 personal fouls in a quarter, you give up the double bonus. Hill knocks down the first free throw. Second shot from Hill, also good. Sage, calmly collected, comes across the timeline, guarded by Salinas. Around the back, flip to Brown at the top of the arc, works to the far side. Graves thought about giving it to Brown. Bean, left side, missed on the three-point shot. Heat check there. Brown, heat check. No, too far in and out. A foul by Graves, working towards the basket on the offensive rebound. Brown and Robinson feeling it. A foul on Allen. Gives the ball back to West Side on the right side of the basket. Sage flips it high back to Bean. Works the dribble to Brown on the near side. Calls for the screen by Graves. Goes opposite of the screen and flips it back to Sage. 24 seconds on the shot clock. A lot of time to work with. Sage, 1v1 versus Salinas. Rises up and buries the jumper on the right elbow. Cross-court pass to Bone, opposite. Back to Salinas at the top, working around, inside feed. Baseline thought about by Hill. Into the body of Graves. That goes up and in. Sage, far side, back to Bean. Screen, Graves goes to the basket, goes right into the body. Helps up his man after running over Hill, and it seems like it will be a foul on Hill. Campbell, late substitution for Graves. Reddick comes out on the floor. Bean, Sage, Rafe, Campbell, and Brown. Campbell drives with the left hand, spins, goes up and under with the left hand. That's just patient basketball. Very pretty stuff from Ivan Campbell. I've just been complimenting the boys out the yin-yang. Wynn pushes the shot on the layup. Missed the layup, and it gets punched out of bounds by a West Side player out the far baseline. Hill, quick pass to Allen, hops into the lane. This one tipped by Robinson straight into the body of Bone, and he goes up and fouled and one. Carson Bone has led the charge here for North Fremont in this third quarter. It's been a high-scoring basketball game. His three-point play will not go. Rebounded by Campbell. Brown to Sage. Flips it to Rafe. This shot missed. We're going to have two shots for Rafe Graves coming up. On the shot. Only an 8-point lead held by West Side. It's not a ton of points if you think about it. First free throw by Rafe is off the front of the rim and to the left. No good. Head coach Shannon Hill in his 6th year coaching for the Huskies. Rafe hits the second of two free throws. And we get a timeout with 1:44 left in the third quarter. We'll take the breather, come back right after this. Westside leads by 9, 52-43. Right after this on 105.5 KACH.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
Welcome back here into the action in the third quarter. 1:44 remain before our fourth and final quarter. Wynn passing down into the near side corner for Hill. Back to Bone, and the perimeter poke and prod by North Fremont. Almost bobbled and tipped out of bounds by Hill. Allen back to Hill, bounces off of a shin and out of bounds of a Husky. West Side takes it next to the pep band and the cheerleaders. Sage comes back, flips it back to Moser, who looks over to Coach Brown, sets up the offense again, works to the far side angle. Up for Campbell. Brown to Rafe. Back to Brown on the near side. Calling for it. It's Campbell on the block. Spins, flips it to the opposite side. Sage comes in and buries after the speedy, quick jab up and around. Crew Sage has become an offensive piece to this team. When last year it seemed like there were times that it was difficult for Sage offensively, now he's shown that he can get that ball into the basket. Bone steps up and hits the acrobatic jumper right on the left elbow. I've been impressed with Carson Bone and both Jed and Jacob Hill to make those contested shots tonight. They've made the hard shots. Offensive foul on Campbell. And they're going to call the illegal screen on Campbell. Away from the basketball, gives the ball back to North Fremont. Wynn to the baseline. Stolen away, back into the front court. Moser misses the layup. Ball gets tipped around and taken by Rafe. And then punched out of bounds by a North Fremont Husky on the far sideline. In the front court. 21 seconds left. The shot clock goes off as we have a shoe malfunction for a Husky who waits to tie his shoes. Everybody gets a little bit of a breather. That is number 4, Jed Hill. Had to put the shoe back on his foot. 18 seconds remaining. Wynn guarding Moser. Rafe flashes up at the top. Good hands by Hill. Takes it away, floating it up. 7 seconds remain as he skips across the timeline. Spins up in the lane, floats it up to the left side. No good. The putback won't go. And the clock runs out on the Huskies to try and get that thing in there. 9-point lead. It's a 54-45 affair. West Side in front as we go our way into the fourth quarter. Brought to you by Papa J's Beef Jerky and Deli. We'll be back right after this on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM, and mylocalradio.com. A Bailey Beckstead Real Estate Team presentation of Westside Pirate Basketball.
When you are looking for breakfast, lunch, or dinner, but you want something that is ready to eat now, always stop at the Stokes Market Deli in Preston. With cold and hot cases, you can always find food that is fresh, hot, or cold. Sandwiches, soup, salads, deviled eggs, donuts, wraps, cheese trays, desserts, and a hot and delicious buffet. A meal out doesn't have to be at a restaurant. Come and enjoy something for everyone at the Stokes Market Deli today. 217 South State Street in Preston.
Looking for unique ideas to promote your business? How about something for that special gift, celebration, team sport, vacation, or family outing? DeMarie's Vinyl Designs can design and produce items for any occasion, male or female, with the highest quality merchandise and procedures that will not fade, peel, or wear out. Check out her store on Etsy at etsy.com/shop/DeMarie's Vinyl Designs.
Fourth and final quarter coming to you live here at EL Bud Elwell Sports Complex. Westside currently leads by 9, 54-45 on the mylocalradio.com scoreboard. Westside will get it in from the far sideline. Parker Moser taking over point guard responsibilities, guarded by Wynn. Wynn got a pit pocket on Moser back in the end of the third quarter. Now Westside will work to get the offense going. Jumper is short by Moser. And a quick foul by Sage. Trying to hustle in and pit pocket Hill. Sage will come out. Robinson's going to come on in. That's the 4th foul on Sage. He's 1 away from fouling out here tonight. And he'll take a sit on the bench, think about what he did. Think about how he's got to protect that last foul in the final quarter of this basketball game. Long 3 for Hill, rolls in and out, no good. Goes up with it strong. The offensive rebound by Bone, and he'll get 2 shots at the line. There's been a few times that North Fremont has been able to track down those offensive rebounds, get second chance points. I know that Coach Brown emphasizes the hustle. You got to box out. Bone hits the first of 2 free throws. He's got 15, make that 16 points with those free throws at the line. 54-47. A game that has felt like Westside's been able to do another steal. Hill goes up with the right hand and steals it out and away. This game is back to within question. 54-49, 6 points. Head coach Shannon Hill cheering on his boys. A little bit of a lazy pass by Moser, had that one picked off last. Campbell to Robinson, far side. Keeps it high above his head. Gives it back to the top for Moser, 1 foot inside the half-court circle. Hand off to Brown. Flows in with it, and that one just a little bit short. Offensive rebound, and Graves spins with the baby hook right hand. It is short, but he is fouled. He'll go to the line for 2 as well. It's the 3rd foul on Carson Bone. Reddick Graves at the line. The lefty puts that one in. One more shot for Reddick as he squares up at the free throw line. Takes a spin in both hands. Left hand in. Good shooting from the line for Graves. Salinas. Bone down into the near side corner for Hill. Spins off of Robinson, drives in, floats away from the defender, but a foul on the arm. 2 shots coming up. You got to be careful. You can't give up too many fouls here. The double bonus right now. Could allow North Fremont to get back into this one, and they've been pretty good at the free throw line. Hill hits the first one from the charity stripe, back to within 6. Second one, also good. 56-51. 6:14 left in the fourth. Bounce pass to Robinson on the far side. Campbell double teamed on the baseline. Make that triple team. He throws that one out of bounds. Well-timed defensive call. Coach Brown wants the timeout. A lead by 5. West Side into the Magnolia Road timeout break. We'll come back right after this on 105.5 KACH. Papa J's World Headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papajs.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papajs.com. So a basket here, a basket there, a little bit of a mini run for North Fremont, and they have cut themselves down to back to within 5 points here against West Side tonight, 56-51. So far, West Side only 2 points in this fourth quarter, 2 shots by Reddick Graves. Meanwhile, North Fremont has been on a little bit of a mini run dating back to the end of the third quarter. And here they are, right in the thick of it. This game absolutely not over, very much within question. Bone flips it to the right side for Hill on the wing extended. Allen back to Salinas on the opposite end. Gets the screen, jabs inside, flips it out to teammate Jacob Hill. He misses the shot. Good look on the acrobatic athletic move, inside spin. Moser flips it back to Brown, and Westside's got to find the offense. Quick foul on the far side by Hill on Campbell. Baseline inbound. That's the first one on Jacob Hill. Moser waits for the offense to move. Dribbles out of it into the half circle. Got to be aggressive here. You can't play to not lose. Salinas a little bit too close to the body. Fouls Moser there, so 2 fouls against North Fremont. Each team with 3 personal fouls, with 5:21 in the fourth quarter. Stolen away at the half-court line, and an easy bucket on the layup for Carson Bone. 3-point difference between these teams. 56-53. Moser, awkward pass to Brown, lost it in the teeth of the defense, and it's touched last by the Huskies right on the baseline. Sage comes in, Rafe comes in, Robinson comes out, and so does Campbell. 5 minutes exactly remaining. It's a race to the finish here. Moser slaps the basketball on the baseline. Somebody didn't go to the right spot, bounces it to Brown. Inside, lost his hands, and it's tipped out. Rafe able to grab it in front of the media table. 12 seconds on the shot clock. Moser sets it up, gets a screen from Reddick on the right side. Flips it to Sage, 4 seconds now. Easy layup is up and in for Sage. Needed points on that one for the Westside Pirates. First field goal make in 3.5 minutes for the Pirates here. Salinas at the top of the arc, jabs, drives inside, kicks it out, and travels with the basketball. Timeout taken by Coach Hill. Leads ballooned back out to 5. Still nowhere safe if you're West Side. More action coming up right after this on 105.5 KACH.
Step into a realm of beauty and sophistication at Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Immerse yourself in the gentle radiance of our exquisite and popular candles, filling your home with captivating fragrances that embrace the senses. Bring refined tranquility into your home and elevate your connection to harmony through our exquisite decor, all while staying here in Franklin County. Elevate your living space with the allure of Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Visit us today on 10th North Main Street in downtown Preston.
Full timeout taken by Coach Shannon Hill and the North Fremont Huskies. Both teams kind of looked a little bit clunky, a little bit rusty now after points have come so easy in this game so far. Now things are just kind of like a little bit rusty, chugging along. And it's going to come down to who's going to find that momentum first. There's time enough for one, maybe two more runs momentum-wise in this basketball game from, if we're just doing basic basketball. Who knows? I mean, sports is crazy. I mean, but really, this is the time. The next team to put together a momentum run right here is going to be in the driver's seat in the final minutes of this basketball game. These are the critical minutes here with 4:20 remaining in the fourth quarter, brought to you by Papa J's Beef Jerky out of Clifton, Idaho. That's world-class jerky, small town USA. Rafe at the top of the arc gives it to Sage. Feed inside for Brown. Fades away and knocks it in from the mid-post. It's a deadly mid-range shot from Eli Brown. That's his first points of the fourth quarter. Could also be one of the reasons why Westside's had a little bit of trouble getting points on the board. Step in three, no corner three for Allen is good. Big shot needed, and Allen comes up. Scores his 5th point on that three-point bucket, 60-56 for Westside. Flip to Moser, or rather to Brown from Moser, down on the far side. Rafe to Reddick. Stops on a dime, pulls it back out, flips it to Moser again. Goes across the grain, back over to the opposite side. Back to within 10 seconds on the shot clock. A reset, one-on-one versus Salinas. Kick out for Rafe, bobbled it. And travels, Rafe travels with the basketball, gives it back. It's only a 4-point lead. That three-point bucket looms large just moments ago by Allen. Bone flips it to Salinas. And no matter what, these two teams just fight. Dating back to last year, these two teams just fight for it, and they ain't figuring it out. Bone inside, fouled before the shot by Moser. Robinson comes in for Rafe. Salinas with 3:05 remaining, basketball in North Fremont's hands on the far baseline. Allen closed out by Robinson. 2-3 zone implemented by Westside. Long three from Hill. That's off to the right, no good. Pump fake up and in from Bone after the offensive rebound. Down to within a 2-point lead, and here we go. This is it, ladies and gentlemen. Moser Crossing the timeline, guarded by Salinas, flips it to Brown. He'll take the three. That one off to the left, no good. Sage comes careening in to get the offensive rebound and traveled with it as he tried to gather the hop step, skying high up into the air. A chance to tie or take the lead. North Fremont crossing half court to left to right. Salinas in between the legs, guarded by Moser. Pumps left, goes to the right. Brown comes up to find Hill. A screen called. The Twins combined for screens and a foul by Moser, reaching up under the legs of Hill. And I think we're going to get 2 shots. Coming up for Hill. This to tie the ball game. It's the 5th personal foul given up by Westside in the quarter. Moser's 2nd of the quarter, 3rd in the game. 2:19 remaining. North Fremont has cut into the lead. Shot is up and out for Jacob Hill. Second shot for Hill, up and out as well. This one tipped, grabbed by Salinas, whipped up into the air, touched by Hill, collected on the far sideline. Bone has that one go in and out of his hands, goes towards the bucket, floats it up on the baseline and is soft. And the push by Allen, going for the offensive rebound. Opportunity left on the floor there by Jacob Hill. Had 2 free throws, goes 0 for 2. Moser trying to ice this basketball game and put it away. Brown on the far sideline, ball above his head, motions either which way. Sage up at the top, guarded by Salinas. Finds Brown inside, pumps, goes up and underneath, and the foul. Foul on the arm first. Brown goes to the free throw line for the double bonus. That's the 5th personal foul on North Fremont. So now we're going to get the free throw game in the final 2 minutes. We'll see who's been better in the offseason in terms of free throws. And right now, neither of them won it as Brown misses the first. Brown again at the line. Couple bounces, goes through his motion and hits the second one. Pushes it back to a 3-point lead. Salinas with 1:45 remaining. Guarded by Moser. Flips it back to Bone at the top of the arc. 2-3 zone. And an offensive foul. Bone gets called for the arm extension. Turnover, back to Westside. 1:35 remaining. Sage on the far side, 27 seconds on the shot clock. Dribbles out of pressure. Pulls it back out. There's Moser on the far sideline. Westside trying to milk some clock as much as they can. 12 seconds. Back to Sage, driving baseline. Flips it to Brown in the near side corner. He'll go back into the middle. Floater up and missed. Sage back to Robinson. Robinson misses the layup. Salinas gets it with 60 seconds remaining. Could have been the dagger here. Around the back move by Salinas. Back to Bone. Driving in. It's pit-pocketed by Moser. Finds Sage. Back to Moser. The layup. Yes! 50 seconds now. Back to a 5-point lead. 63-58. Bone the opposite way. Gets it up and in. And the timeout by Coach Hill. Breakneck speed happening out here for both teams. We'll take the breather. Westside has possession and a 3-point lead. 63-60 with 43 seconds left right after this on 105.5 KACH.
In 1996, my father, Jay Moyle, started producing gourmet beef jerky in the foothills of Clifton, Idaho. Now, over 20 years later, Papa Jay's beef jerky is a staple of the Franklin County community. Family run since the beginning, the modern way of making jerky here at Papa Jay's is the old-fashioned way. Absolutely no shortcuts are taken in producing the finest quality and most delicious smoked meat you can find. Come over to Papa Jay's and bite into a tender, flavorful stick of Papa Jay's, and your view of jerky will never be the same. 10 South Main Highway, Clifton, Idaho.
Welcome back here into the action. Fourth quarter brought to you by Papa Jay's Beef Jerky and Deli out of Clifton, Idaho. That's world-class jerky, small town USA. Do yourself a favor and go find a delicious sandwich at Papa Jay's next time you get the chance out in Clifton. I know I want one right now. Right now, Westside leads 63-60. They get the quick inbound from their own baseline. Points of any kind would extend this to 2 possessions. North Fremont is down by 3. Westside is going to take as much clock off as they can. Moser dribbles to the left and pitches it off to Brown. Top of the arc, Sage. And the timeout by Coach Brown. 24 seconds remaining. We'll go ahead and keep it here. What a back and forth battle. You know, for 2 teams in their season opener, they've looked pretty crisp. They've looked pretty good in basketball shape. Obviously some things to work on. There's been a few, you lost the basketball working in and out of your hands and stuff like that. But overall, I would say both of these teams are very well, put together for a season opening game. North Fremont, this matchup tonight marks the season opener for both squads. The second game of a doubleheader scheduled in Dayton tonight. The Huskies have really put together a good comeback here in this second quarter. These 2 teams very familiar with one another. The Pirates got the best of the Huskies in 2 of 3 meetups last year, including a state play-in game back in Pocatello to see who moved on to the state tournament. That was a 67-62 victory by the Pirates in that game in Pocatello. There's a difference of 8.3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Worthy to note. Westside is going to try and go for buckets. Huskies are going to try and not foul here. You don't want to give up the easy one at the free throw line. You're going to want to force a shot, and then you got to come up with a 3-point shot in the late moments. Sage screens for Moser, flips it back in the backcourt. Moser back to Brown with 10 seconds on the shot clock remaining. Stolen away by Bone, who takes it coast to coast and scores. Oh, the catastrophic failure. Telegraphed pass at midcourt, and we're within 1. Timeout taken, 63-62. We'll be back right after this on 105.5 KCH. Papa Jay's world headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa Jay's invites you to come in or find them online at papajays.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa Jay's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa Jay's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papajays.com. Carson Bone comes up with a big-time play, steals the basketball with 9 seconds remaining, flips it up and in with the right-hand layup, and we are within 1 point. Right now, Coach Brown probably in the huddle right now, drawing up a play to get this ball into the hands of Eli Brown, knowing that a foul is coming quickly. Brown is going to have to go to the free throw line and put down 2 shots. And I say that with confidence, thinking that Brown's going to get this ball like I'm the coach. I'm not. But I would imagine that you give it to somebody that you feel comfortable wanting to get the basketball to. There's 11 seconds on the shot clock. Tipped out of bounds on the deflection on the inbound by Bone. Campbell has it on the near side, and he will get fouled quickly by Hill. 8.2 seconds, and Ivan Campbell is going to go to the line to see if he can put this game back to 3 points. You miss one, not the end of the world. You sure would love to hit two. Here's Ivan Campbell at the line. Not a lot of points scored in this fourth quarter by Westside. Crowd goes silent as Campbell puts the first one in. One more would feel really good. Two, and you're going to have to guard the three-point line. Second shot up and rolls, bounces in for Ivan Campbell, who shrugs his shoulders and goes into the backcourt. We get another timeout, 65-62. And we'll go ahead, keep it here for the 30-second timeout. That's a tough thing to do. You go knowing that the game really on the line. Your team trusts you to have the basketball in your hands. You walk down the court. Cool, calm, and collected Ivan Campbell puts it in, knocks down 2 free throws to extend it to 3. Now on the opposite end, you look into the huddle for Coach Hill, and you think, who's my hot hand from beyond the three-point line to make sure that we can get this thing in there? With 8 seconds, if you're really quick, no, I think this is the three-point shot. There's not a lot of time. You can't expect more than a couple seconds to work with. This is when you put up the three-point shot. I really don't think that you have as much time. If you were sitting at 13 seconds, I would say get to the basket quickly, get that 2-point shot, and maybe hope that Westside will miss another free throw. But other than that, flip out to Hill on the near side, crossing the timeline, stops on a dime, gives it to Salinas, launches for 3, and it's in. You've got to be kidding me. Buzzer beater 3, and we are going into halftime. Are we going to, did he have a 3-point shot? And they're going to say yes. Our officials come together and say that the 3-point shot is good, and we're going into overtime. Big shot from Salinas. Incredible. It was really close. I don't have an angle whatsoever. You can look back on it on the replay. I should have gone the replay, but he towed the line really close. Our officials say it's good, and we get 4 more seconds on our shot clock, and we get 4 more minutes of extra basketball. Incredible shot from Salinas, who put the team on his back here. We'll take the breather, come back right after this on 105.5 KACH.
Hey there, Pirate fans. If you like tonight's game, make sure to follow and subscribe to My Local Radio Westside on YouTube to watch live Westside Pirate sports action online all year round.
Up the hole goes Moser. He makes one man miss, and he's off to the races. He's at midfield.
Don't miss a moment and stay in the loop with mylocalradio.com this sports season.
A big-time shot from point guard Dante Salinas. The senior hits the buzzer beater 3 basically, and we go into overtime. Incredible shot. That's amazing. And these two teams just can't help but play each other close no matter when they play. Brown wins the tip this time in the start of overtime here. And Moser goes the opposite way, puts it up with the right hand, and nobody knew which way we were going. How is that possible? Here we go after the mix-up. Bean steals the ball away from Hill on the near side. Westside with a chance for more points, and they miss by Robinson. The rebound by Allen, who goes in between the legs and gets it out in space. Salinas into the corner, 67-65. Flip out to Hill for 3. That is good! Big shot from Jed Hill. 68-67, and the foul driving inwards. Brown goes to the bucket. Allen will foul him. And with 1 minute off the clock, Eli Brown heads to the line. Wow, what a jump start for basketball season. Incredible stuff. Wow. Crazy stuff here. Brown, first shot is good. Ties the basketball game up at 68. I've lost track of where we are. My goodness. (68-68). 3 minutes remaining here. Next shot coming up for Brown. This one up and missed off the front of the rim. 68 all, and a timeout, 30 seconds by Coach Hill. We'll take it. Come back right after this on 105.5 KACH.
It's always refreshing to shop where you know you'll be appreciated. It's even better to know that you can get everything you need, quality parts at fair prices. The team at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest appreciates every customer. They work hard to make sure that you have the right part the first time, on time. Whether it's motorcycles, farm and ranch, lawn and garden, or car or truck parts, you can always get it all at Preston Auto Parts CarQuest. Stop in where you'll be treated like a friend. 17 South State Street, Preston.
West Side and North Fremont deep in overtime. 2:57 remaining in the first overtime. 68-68, tie ball game. Fun stuff here. Allen flips it back to Salinas deep in his own backcourt, guarded one-on-one versus Moser. Turns Moser around, works to the left side, dives inside the lane, goes up with the left-hand layup. It's good. Great play by Salinas, who's turned it on here in overtime in the fourth quarter to keep his team alive. 2:30. Moser kicks it out for Brown. Pulls it back out. Dives inwards with the right hand, and it's good. Acrobatics. Left side of the key. 70-70. Salinas. Screen. Ball put up for Hill. This one is up and good on the pick and roll. Wow. Incredible stuff. Brown, near side, kicks it up to the top for Campbell. Has to pick up his dribble, gives it back to Moser at the top of the arc. Stops on the dime, comes back into it. Brown, far side, high above his head. Gives it back to Moser, nobody picks him up. Right hand layup, everybody misses. Who's Moser's responsibility? Goes all alone to the basket, 72-72. Salinas trying to call for the screen. Goes into the bucket, up to the top for Hill for three. That is good. Wow. 1:14 remaining. North Fremont up 75-72 after the big three-point shot from Jacob Hill. Campbell in the far corner, dribbling inwards, has that ball taken away. Flips it out to Allen right side. Right hand layup is good. Timeout by Coach Brown. North Fremont up by 5 with 51 seconds remaining. Take the timeout, come back right after this on 105.5 KACH.
Papa J's world headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papajs.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papajs.com.
Welcome back here to overtime. North Fremont has come alive and has gone up 77-72, a 5-point lead now with 51 seconds remaining. West Side now in the same position that North Fremont was in at the end of the fourth quarter. Moser lets the ball roll, picks it up, and the clock will tick as he crosses the timeline. Crossover into the lane, back out for Brown. Three-point shot is rolled in and out. Offensive rebound by Sage. He misses the shot and he gets fouled. Sage will go to the free throw line. Can get 2 points of the 5 that they need, but defense is needed. Sage at the charity stripe, takes his time, flips it up with the right hand and gets it in. And no matter who comes away from this basketball game tonight a winner, you can tell that these two teams are going to be really good in the regular season. 41 seconds remain. Sage up and in. Back to within 3. Rafe Graves comes in for Ivan Campbell. Salinas will inbound from his own baseline. Bone gets it, flips it to Allen, back to Salinas on the far side, diving inward. The left-hand layup is good. Offensive foul! The offensive foul. Rafe Graves takes it in the chest. That's the third offensive foul taken by Westside tonight, and it keeps the game alive for the Westside Pirates. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. I am speechless, truly. Brown to Moser with 32 seconds remain. You need a 3-point shot or less. Here's Campbell to Brown. Sidestep for 3. No, that one in and out. Offensive rebound, Campbell goes back up into the bodies. Misses the shot, tipped around and grabbed. And last touched by Westside. Robinson falling out of bounds after the whistle. Buries the deep 3. And the opportunity a couple times just missed by Westside. Salinas out on the far side. Brown will foul quickly. 2 free throws coming up. Salinas can put this game really away with some free throw makes. Wow, what a back and forth, crazy affair. McKay Peterson near the media box. Salinas needs 1 of 2 free throws. His shot well short. Wow, this is crazy. It's just crazy. Second shot for Salinas. This one also short off the front, and the foul by the Huskies on the floor. 2 shots coming up. Not the worst thing in the world, to be honest. Allen will come out. We walk the length of the court with no time taken off of the clock with 13 seconds left. Allen gets called for the foul on the rebound. Robinson has 2 free throws. He can only get 2 points here. Bean's first shot is in and out. Second one for Robinson, up and in. 13 seconds remain. Bone looking for somebody, gives it to Hill, fouled with 10.9 seconds remaining. So Hill with 1 shot can push it to 3, 2 shots to push it to 4, so essentially could really ice the game with 2 made free throws. As we march our way to the opposite end of the floor. Here's Hill's first shot. It is short, off the front of the rim. Second free throw for Hill. Long rebound, no good. Robinson somehow saves it in, and Salinas gets it and lays it up and in with the left hand. Brown gets it, comes across the line and is fouled. North Fremont fans a little upset because the clock didn't start. And I think everybody needs to take a little bit of a chill pill a little bit here. The clock did not start on the rebound. And now our officials are coming over and they'll figure it out. North Fremont flipped it up and in with the right hand after getting the offensive rebound. And we're having lots of talking going on by everybody. I think by the end of this thing, North Fremont's essentially going to have the game wrapped up, but there's been a lot of miscommunication. There's been a lot of crazy calls. There's been a lot of crazy points and acrobatic plays. Now 2 seconds get taken off the clock. Brown got fouled, and he'll go to the line. Can essentially put it to within 2. As they still are fixing it at the media table. So 5 seconds remain in overtime. An offensive rebound ends up in the arms of North Fremont. They get it. Brown has 2 free throws, and his first shot is up and rolls in. Coach Brown takes the timeout. We'll take the breather as well. Come back in 30 right after this on 105.5 KACH.
Hey there, Pirate fans. If you like tonight's game, make sure to follow and subscribe to My Local Radio Westside on YouTube to watch live Westside Pirate sports action online all year round.
Up the hole goes Moser. He makes one man miss, and he's off to the races. He's at midfield.
Don't miss a moment and stay in the loop with mylocalradio.com this sports season.
One more free throw for Eli Brown coming up. I think Coach Brown took the timeout to discuss how they can get this rebound, because I don't think you have enough time to foul and then the free throws and then the rebound or whatnot. You have to purposefully miss this shot, get the rebound, and then get a three-pointer to try and force a double overtime, possibly. And however Coach Brown wants to draw that up, I'm intrigued to see. 5 seconds is a little bit of time. I mean, you don't have to panic. It's not like half a second or anything like that. You have time to bounce it purposefully off of the rim, get it back into your possession, and try and set up a three-point shot. Eli Brown's going to get it. He's going to bounce it off the front of the rim, and he will bounce off of a North Fremont defender and out of bounds. Ivan Campbell got clobbered in the nose. And we get a timeout by Coach Hill. This has been the longest overtime of all time. Westside somehow ends up having the ball bounce off of a North Fremont Husky. They get 3.6 seconds, and we get one more timeout. We'll come back in 30 right after this on 105.5 KCH.
Step into a realm of beauty and sophistication at Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Immerse yourself in the gentle radiance of our exquisite and popular candles, filling your home with captivating fragrances that embrace the senses. Bring refined tranquility into your home and elevate your connection to harmony through our exquisite decor, all while staying here in Franklin County. Elevate your living space with the allure of Day Mountain Ranch Home and Apothecary. Visit us today on 10th North Main Street in downtown Preston.
Welcome back yet again into EL Bud LL Sports Complex. Westside will have the ability to inbound the basketball with 3.6 seconds remaining and try and force a double overtime. And I don't think anybody in the gymnasium is going to be able to handle a second overtime, to be honest with you. I think we're all going to have heart attacks. Westside will inbound from the far side corner. 3.6 seconds remaining. Rafe Graves will inbound. Nobody open. And 5 seconds taken. And that is going to do it. Ball does not get inbounded in. Westside gives it back. Nobody got open on the designed play. Great defense by North Fremont. And the long pass up and over the top. Hill gets fouled with 1.8. And we'll go to the line. Unfortunate. Westside does not get the opportunity to put up the shot to try and send this into double overtime. Jacob Hill will go to the line. Has 2 shots. Can essentially ice the game with 1 made free throw. And it pops out. Pops out. Second shot for Hill. That one goes in, and now it's a 4-point lead. Rafe Graves at the half court. Buzzer will not fall. The final score, North Fremont 80, Westside 76, a hard-fought battle that goes into overtime. Incredible stuff. And we'll take the breather, come back for the Ralph's Construction postgame show right after this on 105.5 KACH, 1340 AM and mylocalradio.com.
Today's game is brought to you by Beckstead Real Estate, the real estate experts for Franklin County and beyond. Day Mountain Ranch, relax, retreat, recharge. Crumble Cookies, bringing friends and family together over the world's best cookies. Magnolia Road, ladies, stop in and update your wardrobe today. Puppy Steps Training, Northern Utah and Southern Idaho's premier board and puppy training facility since 2011. Butterfly Express Essential Oils in Clifton, where quality doesn't have to be expensive. West Motors, your only stop for newer used cars in Preston and in Logan. Stokes Market True Value, with the freshest meat and produce in Preston. Webb Funeral Home, serving Preston and surrounding communities since 1925. Ralph's Construction, building homes in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment. Franklin County Medical Center, with the finest care in all of the Cache Valley. Preston Auto Parts Car Quest. We have all the parts you need to keep your car running strong. Naylor Insurance, your local agent for home, health, life, and auto. North Stars Ultimate Outdoors. Get ready for your next outdoor adventure at North Stars Ultimate Outdoors in Preston. Evergreen Financial Partners. When planning your future, trust the experts at Evergreen Financial Partners in Preston and now in Pocatello. Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. Don't leave the things that matter to you to chance. Call Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency today. Northern Title, the trusted name in the tri-state area. And by Papa J's Deli and Jerky in Clifton. Now, stay tuned. The Ralph's Construction postgame show is coming up next.
Papa J's World Headquarters in Clifton, Idaho, started on the dream of a man who wanted to give back to his small-town farming community. 20 years later, it's a place renowned for its gourmet beef jerky, deli, and uniquely friendly customer experience. The friendly staff at Papa J's invites you to come in or find them online at papajs.com, where you can have the unique taste of Papa J's beef jerky shipped to you all with a click of a button. Papa J's, world-class jerky in small-town USA. papajs.com. The greatest of life's moments can pass in the blink of an eye. Make sure you enjoy them with clear vision. The optometrists at I Care for You have been serving patients in Cache Valley and Preston for 43 years. As a full-service optical store, you'll find glasses, contacts, and professional eye health and vision exams. Doctors Philip Cromwell, Jeff Cromwell, and Lance Henderson are committed to providing you with professional care for your vision. Call today to schedule an appointment in Preston or Logan. I Care for You, not just a name, but a commitment.
Whether it's your vehicle, home, business, or even life, protecting the things that matter most shouldn't be left to chance. At Farm Bureau, the Smith Agency, everything that is important to you is important to us. That's why our office and agents are united to protect your future and give you peace of mind today. I'm Brittany Smith. As your local Farm Bureau agents, my husband Braden and I would love to customize and simplify plans that are unique to you and what you care about. Stop in today and see how Farm Bureau can make insurance simple for you.
Welcome back here into the action. Our post-game show provided by Ralph's Construction, building in the Blue Sage Park area of Preston. You can go ahead and call them at 435-232-1837. What a game and a half. And fireworks just happen whenever Westside and North Fremont play in basketball. It just happens the way that it happens. What an incredible shot by senior Dante Salinas to hit the three to force overtime. North Fremont makes the shots that they need in overtime to come away with the victory. Controversial calls, crazy shots. I mean, you had everything here tonight. But the takeaway that you can take from this is that North Fremont and Westside are two really good basketball programs. I think that these two teams are going to be fighting for good positioning in the state playoffs. Call me crazy. That's my hot take right after the game. And I am sure excited for the doubleheader back in North Fremont later on in the year, because that is going to be exciting. Yeah, there's another game scheduled later on in the year. Congratulations to North Fremont for the win. Westside just kind of ran out of gas at the very end, had some big shots, missed some opportunities, and there it is. Your final score, North Fremont 80, Westside 76. We'd like to go ahead and thank our friends at Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency. On the Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, we want to go ahead and thank them. Brittany and Braden Smith, great people, fantastic agents. They can go ahead and protect the things that matter most to you. Our final stats tonight, Parker Moser with 10 points, Eli Brown with 26, Crusage with 9, Robinson with 10, Campbell with 8, and Reddick Graves with 4. This is the shorthand notes. I'm not very good at getting that. It's an 80-76 victory for North Fremont. Incredible ball game that we got to witness here tonight. For North Fremont, Jed Hill, Carson Bone lead the way with double-digit points of 17 and 16, I believe. Jacob Hill with 11. Salinas with 9. Brady Allen with 10 points to his name, and this is just, again, rough estimates, but we'd like to go ahead and thank Farm Bureau Insurance, the Smith Agency, for all that they do. Let's go ahead and go into our Ralph's Construction, our I Care For You highlight play of the game. Back in the end, here is the kick-out three for Garrett Robinson on the far side corner. One of many in the ballgame for Bean. Just hit some big ones in the first half. He gets our I Care For You highlight play of the game. I Care For You, not just a name, but a commitment. Doctors Phillip and Jeff Cromwell and Lance Henderson invite you to come on in, get your eyes checked, and get some nice glasses, get some nice contacts. You can go ahead and find them on State Street in Preston or at their Logan location behind the mall on 14th. Thank you so much, everybody. We'll go ahead and catch you all tomorrow as the West Side Boys head out to Teton to take on the Timberwolves. I'll be there. You can witness it here on mylocalradio.com. Thank you so much, everybody. And as always, go Pirates.
The proceedings have been a wholly owned production of mylocalradio.com and Cook Brothers Broadcasting, no portion of which may be used without written consent from Old West Media Incorporated. Thank you for joining us on this production of Westside Pirate Athletics on mylocalradio.com. Until next time, go Pirates!